This week on Greenfield's Finest Podcast.
You guys coming down to Butler Street Derby this weekend? What else you got going
I gotta
on,
work
John?
Saturday, dude. I have no
Jesus,
self-control.
dude.
I have no self-control.
Can't have 4 Miller Lights and go
No.
home like an adult.
No.
Once that whiskey gets in the blood, all bets are off.
Different human. Different human.
Feels good, though, when it
when you
starts.
start
freedom?
sweating, it's
That's
like-
what anymore.
That sweet release, like,
He said,
you
Dude,
breathe-
that's what it
you
is.
can breathe again. I forgot.
Hey,
everybody! Hey, everybody! Welcome to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. The boys are in the building. What's Z-Bird say? What, I missed
Angry
something
Johnny.
there. No, yeah, concrete cop, but I missed a phrase there. Z-Bird ain't here. I don't know either.
I'm
Hey,
kinda
I don't
zoned out.
listen to the
A little
first
zoned out
like
the
5
first-
minutes.
yeah.
of the
Yeah, it's a nice
podcast.
little break in the beginning when he's just rambling about
Yeah.
his fucking shows.
You got
and
something to
everything.
promote?
Yeah. That being said, this Friday, March 28th, we have a comedy show at the Butler Street Derby. Come out, see Matt Light, Trey McDonough, sorry about that, and Joey Welsh. Shows at 7 o'clock. Come hang out. Tickets available on Eventbrite. They're on the Derby social media as well. They're on Twitter. Buy some tickets. I think there's about 35 left. I forget what I said last week, but I was lying last week. But I know I really think
Well,
there
we're
is.
lying again this week.
No, I think there is about
There's like
30,
5 tickets left.
35 left. So if you're thinking about it,
I'll be honest,
Might
it's going to be
wanna
nice. It's
jump.
going to be warm this weekend. Get out.
it's going to be warm.
75.
Oh, LV's cracking.
75
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah, but I think it's going to get warm into Saturday.
He said there's a high
We just
pressure
need to
area.
get there. Get there and stay there.
Yeah, dude, I'm tired. Like working, like it's just like I know you say people bitch, but like I like dress like a Eskimo in the morning, but then you get caught in the middle. Like you take your sweatshirt
Sweat.
off,
Your Under Armour.
but then
fucking-
it gets cold again.
your Under Armour gets wet because you start sweating, and then you get cold
It's
again.
like you're like
Yeah.
cold and hot all
Hey,
day.
man, I worked out in elements before. I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that one time that was cool.
Yeah, right. dude.
I do
Grinding
remember
out
Jack back in the day, dude. He was in front of the biggest blow I've ever seen for the city, like raking these leaves.
Yeah, and it was
Just
snowing
hang
out.
on.
They were blowing. You were just getting lit up. Dude.
Yeah, dude, they don't care.
I think you're. Yeah.
Danger Russ to the Giants.
Did he sign with the Giants?
just
So
signed,
so
yeah.
we're definitely getting Aaron Rodgers.
We're
then.
definitely getting Aaron Rodgers. yeah.
It's either that or he retires.
He's not going to retire.
He's
I
gonna
think-
play.
I think he's
He
supposed
just had dinner Friday night.
Well, he's in town, yeah. Where do you have dinner at, did they say?
No, I just know Tomlin when he has dinner with dudes. It's like the kiss.
He gets them.
Yeah.
Never lets a man out of town unsigned.
Yeah, right. He
I don't
touched
Listen,
that.
dude, we want Aaron Rodgers. Who else is going to be our quarterback?
gives a
Mason
Yeah,
Rudolph.
but like, why? Aaron Rodgers played really good the last 6 games last year. So if he's healthy, Aaron Rodgers is a better.
It gives you something to talk about. So I mean, there's some excitement there. He gives you
It
like a
shows
puncher's
that they're
chance.
Trying.
I hope they don't give him $40 million a year. But like, if they do,
He
who
won
gives a fuck?
45.
Like you said,
It's not our money.
It ain't our money.
It ain't our money.
He
Who
got
cares?
he got some major receivers. He got some people to throw to.
That's what I mean. Like when they got DK, they had to be like, dude, we're getting someone to throw you the rock. It
With
ain't gonna
DK
be
and
Mason.
Pickens, I mean, Aaron Rodgers, like
Yeah,
he's
they got
gonna
9
come in.
tight
He's
ends.
gonna cause some problems.
He's going to be weird.
He's gonna be a weirdo.
I'm sure he didn't like the facilities.
No,
No, he likes them because they're like a dark tunnel.
I'm sure
you can
that
just
dude
see
like that got his own
ayahuasca.
facilities. You know what I mean? He's gonna have all his own personal. You know,
He's going to be fine.
he'll be fine.
Yeah, and like, Southside's not nice. You know what I mean? Hines probably isn't the best, but what are you going to
You
do?
should tell him to come.
Right,
down
you
to
like
Derby.
Tomlin. You got some good receivers. You played in Green Bay, so you can play in some cold weather.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good
Yeah,
fit.
you win this one playoff
I don't
game.
like how he's like dragging us out, but
Well,
He's
that's
dragging
him,
it
though.
out to
He's a
everybody
player.
else to sign somebody else. I mean, the Giants signed Jameis
yeah,
and Russell.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
That's 2 characters you got there.
Dude, that's a nutcase.
I mean,
of a
honestly, though, do you think the
quarterback
Giants are
room.
going to be any good?
No,
No.
no,
They, were,
they're-
they
no.
weren't good with.
I think we have a better
Tommy
shot with
DeVito.
Rodgers than with Dangerous.
yeah. If I was them, I'd fucking tank the whole season, grab Arch Manning if Arch comes out.
Tank. Yes.
Tank.
Give him the tank.
Yeah, I don't
Even
know. if
though, I
Arch
mean,
should come out.
Mason, Rodgers just hurt. You got Mason backing
Mason
up.
ain't, I mean, Mason ain't
I
bad.
would have
back
ran
up.
the whole season with Mason. Be
You
honest. with
could have. It doesn't matter.
Right.
It doesn't matter. I don't know, but Rodgers. It
We got
depends what,
DK for 5.
depends what that O line does. If that O line can like figure some shit out, get healthy,
Well,
you know,
Dan
and
Moore
they-
got like
and they
$7
start-
gazillion dollars.
and they
But
start
not
to
for
like
us.
yeah, but not for us.
Right from the Titans, and he's like, he was like borderline starter for us.
Right, but we had we had major injuries last year in
Yeah,
our
you
line.
got the
We got that first round or second round pick
That
coming
center
back.
should be better
The
now.
center should be better. Like they should be better. Everybody should be. We don't really have running backs, but whatever.
We got 2
draftable.
third down
You
backs.
could draft, yeah.
Get a young guy. But yeah, I mean, if he signs, like I said, anything can happen.
Someone said
The Jets is hell. The Jets. I mean,
yeah, bad organization.
I mean, like I said, that new coach might change things, but
What the fuck was I going to say?
CT,
Oh, I heard he was going. I don't know who said this. Maybe I read this on Twitter or some shit. Mark Madden actually might have said it. But Pat McAfee has that live show.
He's
They
gonna
say
do
he's
it there.
bringing him out and announce then.
It's like April 4th or 9th. It's one of them.
What? It's when
It's like
Rodgers is gonna-
Roger, like, dude, like, we
It's
know.
Down, it's down in Civic Arena, so like fucking.
Oh, is he having the show down there?
Yeah. So whatever. I think it's just like a giant live Pat McAfee show.
Do you think it's like a thing he's going to try to, like, build up and come out all hype and people are like, yes, all right, cool.
No, people will get all. If you're going to a Pat McAfee live show,
They're gonna be
you're
fired.
going to get all fired up if they announce Aaron Rodgers as their
Right.
starting quarterback.
Or you'll
It's
be
like-
drunk enough.
Well, it's going to be like it's going to be
Or
like
both.
it's going to be like a wrestling fans. Who the fuck
Yeah.
would go to a live Pat McAfee fucking show? Probably a lot of our
We should
listeners. out there.
podcast live from there.
Yeah.
We're the base.
Yeah, probably. But hey,
Whatever. Yeah.
Yikes.
what you guys get into this week? Anything? Everyone's bitching about being Z-Bird sick and called off. Like, I got a cough. Dude, if you say you're going to be somewhere, you know what I mean? Be there. This dude has time to tan and do his cold plunging and his cryotherapy and all that shit.
We've been working, so I think what fucked him up was he hasn't been able to get his nose hairs waxed.
It's
must
just
have-
sucking up all
Doc-
It's holding on. It's holding on to all them germs.
Yeah.
Well, that's the other way around.
Next thing you know, you got the flu.
No, it's the other way around, dude. You get those nose hairs pulled out. Now you have no filter.
No,
and that
he-
shit's going straight up into your
No,
brain.
he says he leaves the ones that are in deep. That's still
He
for
go-
the.
he said
He's
he go
explained
off
this to me.
level
He's
2
been trying to
filters.
sell this to me 7 times. He still got the hairs in the back, but them front ones, you got to get rid of them.
Yeah.
He never
Those are
breathes so good. He said.
So he gets rid of these guys.
The front boys, but the guys in the back,
He leaves
back of the
them
line,
for
they
life.
they block out
I
everything.
still see those front boys when he talks.
Because he hasn't been there in a while.
Yeah, I guess it's working.
Back to
Work-
working, dude.
like a
Working with
dog.
death. He did 2. We did work all day Saturday. Then he did 2 shows.
Oh, he's been on his grizzly.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
No time for the podcast. We got a big fucking show this week. We're supposed to promote
Wow.
it. And we got a no call, no show out of old
Well.
Z-Bird.
Let's see where his priorities are.
Yeah, dude. He called me Monday. I was mid poop. He's like, John, I feel terrible. I knew he was sick because like people have been dropping like flies.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah, do what you got to do. Let me get back to this poop.
Wait, so he's Monday, Tuesday? He's
No,
missing?
he was in today.
That's what I thought. I thought he said he was at work.
He all was like, dude, like, if you're that fuck, like, dude, he's like, what, you think you're gonna try to replace me? I'm like, dude,
You could take it 2 days.
yeah, well, all right, yeah, keep shoveling, my man.
Addy probably was off today or something like that.
Yeah, oh, he was wearing that Spider-Man suit.
Got another
He's
leopard
getting
print.
weird as hell with his girl. Fucking creep.
Oh, he is a creep. Joe's son got a big retweet from Memphis
That's
Bleak.
Bleak!
Yeah. So Joe's wife was recording. My brother Joe was recording my nephew. He was just talking about Rockefeller. I'm sure Joe's just fucking firing Rockefeller propaganda into his fucking 3-year-old like crazy. And now his son knows how to throw up the rock, and he was teaching his mom how to throw up the rock. The video's funny as fuck. And Joe sent it to me, and Joe put it on Twitter, and I retweeted him, tagged Memp Bleak. Memp Bleak immediately retweeted it, like, I love the little homie throwing it up or something like that.
Dude,
Like, look at
Memp Bleak is,
Memp
bro.
Bleak must have been taking a shit or something.
Oh,
He
He
was-
might have caught him, yeah.
Memp Bleak might be my favorite Rockefeller record,
He's
rapper,
gonna
dude.
be down Jurgle, dude. Memp Bleak, fucking was that the year of Ocean City too?
Yes, Memp
Bleak was big
is,
Ocean City
Memp
time.
Bleak is, yeah, that was that shit.
You
Dude.
could probably get Memp Bleak to do a concert for 15, 20 grand, I bet. Easy.
I just want to hang out with him.
Jurgles, I think. Who was
Yeah.
it? Ja Rule and a bunch of dude. There was like a '90s
That was at Jargles?
dude. There was like a '90s hip hop at Jurgles with like
I'll
Ja
be there.
Rule and some other people, and a lot of people wanted to go. Not me.
I would have went. You should have called me.
We would like to thank our sponsor, J. Gus Tavern, over on Murray Avenue. They're a great bar in Pittsburgh with great whiskey and great music. Keep an eye on their Facebook page for info about their Friday acoustic happy hours. Yeah, Memph Bleak's great.
Yeah, Bleak was great. I forgot about him for a little
Yeah,
bit, but
Matt
yeah, it was,
Bleak was great.
definitely for a whole summer it was Bleak.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. He had that red CD. That was a good
Yeah.
one,
Just better times. Dipset, The Locks,
That
Rockefeller,
might have all been
That
like
Rough
that
Rider
2
CD.
or 3 years.
DMX,
Yeah, Rough Rider CD. Oh man,
fucking
just driving through
Bad
the boulevard,
Boy.
you know.
Bad Boy's a little shaky now looking back on it, but hey, at
No,
the time
but-
it was great.
Yeah, I mean Mason Biggie.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
Puff,
yeah.
Puff No Way Out was unbelievable.
that was a good album.
Yeah.
Biggie
Hey.
was like, dude, you ain't touching my booty.
You don't think Puff ever got in them cheeks?
No, you ever see that? The best meme is when, Biggie was cross-eyed as fuck, and he's looking like, even Biggie knew to keep one eye on Diddy. He just had his cocked eye looking at him.
There's
the whole
nothing really
time.
going on with that either, huh? That's
Yeah,
kind
it
of.
kind of fizzled out. He's still in jail.
It's like
Yeah.
Epstein, bro. You know what I mean? We'll see
He's
that.
alive though.
We'll see that. Yeah,
For
is
now.
he? Yeah, till he hangs himself in his jail cell. With him.
Speaking of keeping an eye on them cheeks, how your cheeks doing, Joey?
Oh, not great, not great.
Dude,
Look at him sitting all funny.
Yeah.
Look
Yeah,
at him.
dude, I'm like,
you,
dude, I
you've
brought
been
in the
talking
hemorrhoid
different.
down
You sound different. You look different.
I told John, I said, dude, if I come in wearing rainbow shit with my shirt tied up in a knot.
All it takes is one time.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I did like it. I don't know.
You are sitting all funny.
I'm
over
still on the fence.
Yeah, they're those colonoscopies, man. You gotta watch for them. They'll turn you.
Yeah, they get you, man. They get you. We'll speak about that later, though, young lady.
All right, I'm assuming you're hanging on a gear grinder for that one.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh talk. An Atlanta company is buying Kennywood, Sandcastle, and Idlewild, which is part of 20 acquisitions across 10 states from Palace Entertainment. The Hurston family has been around for 75 years. Owns popular attractions like Dollywood. And they're are they going to improve Kennywood at all?
No, but so I seen something about this, and everybody's like, I mean, I don't know, like I hope they keep the culture. Like, dude, Kennywood's been owned by like a company from Spain or something for the last like
They've been getting passed around.
yeah, for like the
Yeah.
past
That's
13
Palace
years or
Yeah, the
some
dude
shit.
that owns Kennywood doesn't live up in New Homestead.
Right. So what the fuck is
Right.
everybody like? I hope
He
they
probably
keep it
should.
the same.
Yeah.
Like
Dollywood
this,
sounds pretty
yeah,
good.
yeah. Dollywood is actually awesome, dude. It's down in Nashville or whatever.
I mean, what do you think they could do to improve Kennywood? I mean, obviously the rides. They had them on a couple.
The riffraff.
Or the shot.
riffraff
the
is
shots
everywhere.
fired.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Even
That
the
would be a
the
thing.
Dude, you gotta
shootings
go.
under-
I mean, you go in there, dude. You get searched.
Yeah, I know. They're
Right,
doing their best.
No, but I mean, but
I
besides
don't know
that,
what you would do to add to Kenny. Because
You're
like,
gonna
that's
be
what-
going
there's
back to
there's
Kennywood.
not a
soon.
ton of space.
You're landlocked. Exactly. You're
left at
landlocked.
Kennywood.
That's why they
You got
bought.
the river behind.
But they
you.
bought behind there, like
But
where,
I'm
like,
saying,
the
yeah,
old
you don't need
shopping
to.
center
You
used
don't
to
need
be.
to expand.
And they wanted to build a water park, but the company that acquired them, 15 years ago, whatever, acquired Sandcastle. Like, we're not putting money into a water park here when we own a water park 3
In
miles
Homestead.
away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, Sandcastle.
Pittsburgh can't handle 2 water parks. That's,
Right,
that's
right.
too many water parks.
Sandcastle
Yeah,
could be awesome too. Like it's like
Sandcastle could be awesome
It's like
if they leaned into like the adult aspect of Sandcastle a little more.
right.
But they don't. They always fought it.
Well, yeah. I mean, kids like water parks too.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
hasn't been a shooting down there in years.
I mean, honestly, I don't know where else you can go and your kids are swimming. You can just get shit faced.
well, pretty much
You
anywhere.
can't.
John.
I mean, no, you can't go to the
McGee
wave
Pool.
The Loose Bruce is closed.
I mean, you could have a fucking 24-ounce missile at Sandcastle while your kid's like in the tadpole.
And it's not.
It's not frowned upon at all.
Nah.
Yeah.
Daiquiris.
America.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
God bless America.
Down there on the river, Sandcastle's always been nice. Always enjoyed Sandcastle.
Yeah,
Been
my
there a
kids
long
like
time.
it. They get the pass. I mean, I mean, when it's packed, it's
gets
fucking
packed.
nuts.
Yeah, it's so gross there sometimes.
Yeah.
Water parks in general are just like,
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's good for people watching.
See a
Little
bunch of-
people watching, yeah.
see a bunch
Never
of
killed
scars.
nobody.
Yeah, scars, a lot of butt cheeks
A
these
lot
days.
of
Jack loves
scars.
that.
A lot of scars, a lot of butt cheeks.
Yeah. I was, my scar was fresh. on my stomach, and I was in
You were just sunbathing.
I was in Fort Lauderdale, and like this woman walked by me, and she had a very fresh scar, which was worse than mine.
Did she rub it against yours?
No, she pointed at it with her friend, and I was dude, like what the fuck? She was like, "Oh," I was like, "Yeah,
It's a good one.
yeah."
You should have pointed right back at her fucking
Yeah, I was
scar.
like, dude, look at yours.
Right.
Yeah.
How'd you get
Like,
yours?
what is that? A C-section?
No, it wasn't. No, it was worse. It was something.
You're like, what is that? A
more than that.
G-section?
More than that.
Infection.
Yeah, what is that?
Ugh, seeing an active, like a live infection out in the wild is the worst,
It's
dude.
crazy.
You
Yeah,
gotta smell it.
someone had something infected the other day, and I was
Oh,
just looking
that's-
at it like, oh my god,
Infected?
dude. Yeah, you just know when something ain't right.
Like,
you
dude,
know
you're
what I
going to
mean?
need some Vaseline
Stay
and
indoors.
gauze.
They smell.
That
You
smell,
smell,
dude.
you smell
I
like,
had- I had
like
to
you're
ban-
rotting.
I had to ban a dude down at the bar because he had,
He had a rotting flesh
he had,
wound.
yes, sure.
Oh,
yeah,
Jesus
dude,
Christmas.
Dude, he had these wounds that were like open, and like, dude, I can't even describe the smell. It was insane. I'm like, dude, you can't come in here anymore. And he's like, why? I'm like, you're making like
you're
our customers
seeping.
get. Yeah, I was like, dude, you're like sick. You can't, like, what's this is nuts.
Like, dude, 3 of my customers got hepatitis C.
Like face?
Face, yeah.
What
Oh,
do you
that's
think was
meth.
going on?
I have
That's
no
just
idea.
meth.
No,
You
it
guys
wasn't.
think it's
I mean, no, it
that's
wasn't.
just meth.
No, because it was like, it was.
Was he not trying to like fix
ma-
them? I
yeah,
don't know.
there was like bandages on, and there was gauze. You know what I mean? But the gauze
He said, was he
needed
not trying to
changed.
fix them?
Dude, it was crazy.
That's what I'm trying. I'm trying to get to the root cause of what's going on
He,
down there.
he
Probably
needs to
started
get.
at the
He
root.
needs to get to the root of that fucking
Face lesion.
Yeah, lesions.
Can't be walking around with lesions.
Yeah, that's wild man's work right
Smelly-
there, dude.
Smelly ass lesions.
Oh god.
Yeah, your body's rotting from the inside.
Dude, I remember this chick. When I was like fucking younger. We like dated. She had these dogs. They always had ear infections. I'm like,
Ugh,
they fucking
stink.
stink.
Yeah.
Let
Hey,
these poor dogs.
please
They were
kill your
old too.
dogs.
They're like, yeah, like you don't smell that. Like your whole house.
Whole place stinks.
Yeah.
It's on my shirt now.
Yeah.
Weird ear infection would stink though. I guess an infection is an infection.
It's, an
An
open, it's like
infection
an
is
open wound, I
infection,
guess.
bro.
Ugh.
I mean, this dude had lesions on his grill piece.
I don't
dude.
understand. I thought you had good clientele down there, Jim.
Well, it's Butler Street.
Yeah,
you know
it
what I
is.
mean? It's not
You
everything.
got
He
hey,
likes a good special.
a little bit of
everything's
this, a little bit of that.
Yeah.
They like some smashed tacos.
Yeah, he like
Yep.
smashed fucking pox on his muck, dude. Fucking
Pittsburgh
piece of
scanner. Caller said he was robbed by 3 women. They took his money and hit him in with a frying pan.
shit.
He said he is drunk and the girls inside the house are smoking crack.
God.
All right, so can I sum this up? I'm in Z-Bur's chair. They were all smoking crack together.
Oh,
He didn't
yeah.
give him no money.
Okay,
They
Sherlock
kicked him the
Holmes.
Well,
fuck
you're not,
out.
you're
Holy
not-
fuck.
You're not having a couple cold ones where the rest of the house is smoking crack.
Yeah. He's like,
He
I'm
wouldn't
trying,
come
to I'm trying to have a mocha latte, and now these.
He was
these
the last
broads are
dude with
smoking
money in his pocket. He wasn't trying to come off it. He got hit with a frying pan.
Or he smoked all their crack
Yeah.
and they got mad as fuck
Yeah.
and they beat him up when they started hitting him with a
He
frying
gave
pan.
them a raw peanut.
Yeah, I think, or maybe they gave him the salt rock.
Yeah, he was like, I'll smoke your crack. Here's a peanut.
Here's some drywall.
Wink, wink.
Yeah, dude. It'd be rough to
Try
answer
to
that call.
skate out.
Pittsburgh police. Yeah, I mean, what the fuck?
He deserves what he got. I'll be honest with you. They weren't wrong.
Sheridan, where's Sheridan at?
It's like up from like West End.
Yeah, like past
Up
the
the hill?
tunnels, like
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a nice
Yeah.
place
Is it?
this time
It's
of
alright.
year.
Yeah, West End. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I guess the West
It's,
End ain't
it's like
bad,
good, and it's like there's like a mixed bag. I think.
Yeah,
No, I
that's
was
weird.
joking. It's not
I don't know if I have cousins that grew up over there.
You got Risotto's over there in Sheridan in the West End?
In the city.
I don't know family in the West End. I don't spend much time in the West End, if we're being honest. Never really have.
I
That's
I
where,
spent some time in the West End.
You have?
What was that,
Yeah,
Langley? Langley High School, right? That
Yep,
was West
that's
End.
West End.
My mom taught over at
Did-
Greenway right there for years.
Didn't they close that school down? Langley?
Yeah, Langley's
Yeah.
been closed
Yeah.
for a long time. Rose is not from the West End, is she?
No, but she's from like South Hills, but like West End was like on
Touches.
the way.
Yeah.
Like,
It's nice of you to say fucking South Hills instead of Carrick.
she from the beach. No, she's from Banksville, actually, dude. She tried to say she was from Brookline. I'm
That's like the nice, yeah, it's like the
Don't ever
nice
say it
area
about
of
yourself.
Carrick.
Why, do you think Banksville's do you think Brookline's nicer than Banksville?
Yeah.
Oh no, I think
No,
Banksville's
Banksville's
nicer,
nicer than
than Brookline.
Brookline.
Of course.
100%.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I said. I'm like, she's from Banksville, but she would pretend she's from Brookline.
It'd be a little
Like
more
I'm from
hood.
Squirrel Hill, I pretend I'm from Greenfield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because you guys are losers.
Oh, no.
No, I'm joking. I hang out with you guys all the time.
Wouldn't it be cooler? Southside, Bingham Street. Caller said a probably intoxicated man is arguing with a trash can. Caller suggested it appears that neither party is effectively influencing the other's position. There's just, you know what I mean? There's just nuts everywhere. I'm sick of seeing nuts. We got to gather these nuts up, put them where we used to put them, wherever that was.
Yeah,
Get 'em
that's
off
the
the
nut
thing.
house.
Closed
It's,
down.
yeah, it's unsettling
closed
during the
the nut
day.
house.
Yeah.
Why would happen to Good Night House?
I don't know.
Go in there.
What's going on at the Western Psych?
What's
I
it?
feel like it's hard to get in Western Psych these days.
Can't we institutionalize people anymore?
Yeah, you gotta like slit one wrist, and not kill yourself.
I don't
to
know
get
if
in
that's
there.
enough. I don't even know if that's enough
Just
these
threaten
days.
to
Is this
kill
not enough?
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to go up towards you. You go sideways. I don't think you're getting in there.
Yeah.
You gotta go come towards the face.
There's a lot of crazies out there. That's for damn sure.
We're just in the streets, mixing it up on a daily basis. It's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Dude,
break.
you go towards like downtown from where you're at, and there's like 3-block radius where it's just
Dude,
bananas. Dude.
downtown. I'm
Like
gonna
the
need.
strip district
I'm gonna
to
need a lot
downtown,
of good stories on
there's-
downtown for me to go
it's a
down there to
strange
do
place.
anything.
It's a
To
strange
eat.
place.
I used to like going to a couple restaurants down
Well,
there.
you got the cultural district, which is Penn Ave, and like so.
Right, but before
That's
that,
nice.
before
No,
you
you
get
call
there,
yeah. No, it's okay before there. It's up. I guess
Like-
before is which way you're
like-
coming into town.
like
from
Market
leaving
Yeah,
Lawrenceville,
yeah.
Market Square,
going there,
Wood Street.
like there's like
Yeah,
about a
whatever.
4-block
Yeah.
radius where it's fucking it's Wild West, and then you get to like the cultural district, as you called it.
Yeah.
I call it.
Were you talking about like
strip
Market
district.
Square?
No, well that's
No, the
well,
strip in that is definitely,
Lower
That's different.
Lawrenceville.
I think, different, but
It's
like
bananas.
downtown, like
It's cultural
Market.
district. You idiots.
Yeah,
That's what it's called.
yeah.
There,
Basically,
whatever.
the
That's called
culture district
downtown.
stops by Carnegie Library. Then that's where everything kind of goes to shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
don't-
when you get further downtown,
I don't know. All
worse
I've
it
been
gets.
hearing is like crazy stories.
Those children are fucking.
They're running
They're
amok.
running amok down there in
Listen,
Market
You
Square.
will never catch me and my family downtown
Dude,
unless the
75
sun is out and I have a pistol on me. For
75
sure.
teenagers? No thank
No
you.
thanks.
No,
Last
thank
week I
you.
tried to catch a bus. The guy in front of me, his face was covered in blood. He said he got mugged. He was just like listless.
Eagle
and
tits. You
dazed.
need
Really?
to, you
It was
need
bad.
to exercise your Second Amendment right, brother.
Yeah, if I see 4 teenagers I'm going
Yeah,
on the other side
I'm
of the
shook.
street.
Yeah, I'm shook already.
Yeah, they're capable.
They're like
capable
gaining
of
momentum.
anything.
Right,
Yeah.
but they're not. They're fearless.
They said they were
as
like,
well.
what were they like fucking up the cars at
Dude,
Capitol
they were
Grill's
jumping on the
valet
cars
lot?
at the Capitol Grill.
No, people were eating $90 steaks. Their cars
Yeah,
getting chopped off.
$400.
And
A
their
couple.
Benz is getting fucking
Right.
shit stomped.
Yeah. Have a nice day. Thanks for
Yeah.
visiting downtown.
God bless you. Good night.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, the kids
Alright,
are nuts these days.
Teenagers are scary, that's for sure. Because there's like you get that certain age, like you can't go to bars yet, and you like.
Yeah, but you don't.
kinda-
We were there.
Yeah,
we didn't fucking
We
cause
vandalized some
ruckus.
shit. Yeah, we did.
We didn't
Not
go
like
down,
that.
Yeah, we weren't
did
fighting
stupid shit.
downtown.
I mean,
and jumping
we
on
did do
people's
that.
cars.
Yeah, we did some stupid shit. We lit a portage on a fire.
That's what I think it's like they're like, dude, come downtown. That's where it's at. We just go nuts.
Well, I
Yeah,
think
you
there's a
can
high
do whatever
school
you want
there.
down here.
Well, and you also could take a bus.
Right. They're down there at night when the sun goes down.
Yeah.
Mm. Not me, sir.
That's not good for business, literally. Allentown. Paisano's Pizza. Caller said the staff was mean to her daughter and wants the cops to come make her involved. Wow, what the fuck? Hey, you know, pizza places aren't the most friendly places in the world.
Yeah, I don't
dude.
think being mean is against the law.
No,
So
you
I don't
can't.
think the
Dude,
cops have their jurisdiction to tell you, hey, apologize. I don't think that's a thing.
You guys coming down the Butler Street Derby this weekend?
I don't know.
What else you got
I
going
gotta
on,
work
John?
Saturday, dude. I have no
Jesus,
self-control.
dude.
I have no self-control.
Can't have 4 Miller Lights and go
No.
home like an adult.
No.
No, everybody knows that.
I was telling
You
Z-Bird
idiot.
because
Should be a brand new sidewalk in. You don't want to see Shuley's work.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
man.
Yeah.
Wait till you see the sidewalk.
It'd be beautiful.
Yeah.
Taking
He's
pictures
gonna have
of
it done
that.
by Friday?
Fuck, be done by Friday. You be dancing on it on Friday.
Dancing on it.
Dancing on.
As long as his butthole's okay.
Yeah, that's right. You gotta make
Yeah, I
sure that
can't
bottle's
lift
okay.
nothing up.
He's gotta do this driveway for me.
John, I told you I got a weak asshole.
He's got a weak asshole. He said that set him back a month. It started off, we're gonna do you first. Next thing you know, I'm backed up to a month.
One heavy wheelbarrow.
There's one way you
Butthole's
can,
gonna be on the
you can
ground.
get back on the list. Wink, wink.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, I can't do any. I can't drink Formula Lights and control myself. It's a problem.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I was telling Z-Bird. Like my throat. You know, they say take like a little nip of whiskey. I'm like, I'll do that. Next thing I'll be up for 2 days. Can't
Yeah,
do it.
a
I
little
tell you, a
bit.
little nip
Yeah,
of whiskey.
just a little bit.
It
Yeah, one
turns
shot
into
of Crown.
fifth.
Next thing I know, I'll be up. Yeah, right. Where's anybody see John? Nope.
Yeah, he's with Sciulli.
Once that whiskey gets in the blood, all bets are
Yeah,
off. Dude.
yeah.
Different
it's a
human.
different world.
Different human.
That feels good though when it
Oh,
starts.
when you
uh,
That
start
freedom?
sweating, it's
That's
Yeah.
what. That's what anymore.
that
freedom.
sweet release, like
He said,
you
Dude,
can
that's
breathe-
what it
You
is.
can breathe again. Doesn't feel like there's an elephant stepping on your chest.
Yeah, right. You don't want to let that go.
No, you don't. I can see
wanna
how
hang
people
on.
get jammed
You're
up.
Oh, dude.
Johnny's out there chasing that dragon.
Dude.
He's trying to bottle that motherfucker.
Uh,
I've been there. I'm there right now.
Those 4 hours where you forget fucking everything's fucking
It's
gone
like
to shit.
Freedom? Sound like Braveheart.
Man, I just got depressed. All right.
All right, Eagle Tits, let's do some voicemails.
You got it.
Freedom.
Pens win tonight, guys. Yeah. My great friend Ray from Munhall and Turtle Creek area brought me to the game tonight by surprise. And guess who I run into walking home? Angry John's Uncle Mike, the policeman. When Ray met him, Ray thought he was cool, my buddy Ray.
Who's this
It
child?
was a surprise. My buddy Ray surprised me with the tickets. You know, I had an awesome time. Freaking, I'm mama with that score, assisting the score, and Gordie Howe hat trick. My buddy was teaching me about hockey, and the Brian Russ empty netter. Awesome game, guys. Keep up the good work, the good show. I'll try to make it to the show at Jack's Bar in Lawrenceville. Thanks for always entertaining me. Take care. Chuck Diesel over and out.
Thanks, Chuck Diesel. Let's go Pens. Are the Pens any good this year?
Terrible.
They're playing hard, but they're
Playoffs?
I wish they would lose. No, I
they're
wish
like
they would
they're
lose
like starting
out.
to like come on now, and they're like
Right, they're getting
everybody's
hot.
like tank. You guys got all these draft picks now. Tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love a cup run. Oh, my God.
So the
good
good
for
old
you.
fashioned
Oh,
cup run.
my God.
Oh, they last forever.
Dude, it goes on for months.
Forever. It'll be June.
It starts in like April, right?
Yeah.
And it doesn't end till June.
Oh yeah,
It's 2 months.
I remember
7 games.
You
when
be
they
going-
used to do the cup runs, dude, I would eat so many chick wings and drink so many fucking beers.
down Archie's.
Oh, dude, it'd be
Yeah.
like,
Tuesday night place jam.
Yeah, back then I could drink a few beers.
wow.
No, that's not true. Just bounce back a little better.
Yeah, I lied to myself, I guess.
Those cup runs are crazy. You're going out every day of every other day of the week.
Oh yeah, something
yeah,
to
it
look
was
forward
great.
to.
And then you had to wait 2 days. You're like, fuck.
It's weird watching hockey. You like go to the arena, you're like in shorts and a t-shirt. You go in there and you're like, well, it's about
Freezing
43
your
degrees in here.
nutsack off,
It was
yeah.
real weird for me because I was bartending and like those, like I'd make a ton of money on like those nights, obviously. So I would be like, the Pens would go up like 3-1. I'm like, all right, lose a couple here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
even us
Right.
back
Let's
out.
go to game 7.
Let's
It's
go. Every
interesting.
series I was
Yeah,
rooting for
yeah.
game 7. Man, I remember the one time the TVs went out. I've never.
I remember that.
Oh, it was crazy. I had the ladder out. People were throwing shit
Oh,
at me.
dude, it was
like,
packed.
it was jam-packed. I think I was the only one there. It was
Yeah.
nuts. It was
Was that
absolutely
in
nuts.
Archie's?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think I
It's like
was
the
there.
TV just stopped working and stuff for like 2 of them.
People started like, yeah, people had to make alternative plans.
I
of where
fixed
to
it.
go.
It
Yeah, but, like,
it got people,
For a minute, it was like,
yeah, it was hectic. Dude, operating a TV under pressure is or like a packed bar.
It's
even if-
easy to fuck up.
It's easy to fuck up. Like
I
dude,
can fuck it up by
even on-
myself.
Even on Saturday, like I couldn't find TNT for the life of me. People were like, "Dude, are you all right?" And I'm like, "I don't know."
Which
man."
seat? Here, take us.
Yeah, right. I don't fucking.
You
Yeah.
go
It's not
Verizon?
36.
Yeah.
I thought it was 36.
Yeah, right.
And I'm like, I go by all like the regular channels, then I hit watch HD and hit
Yeah,
it.
and
You know
then
what I mean?
hit it,
I don't
yeah.
know the I don't know
Automatic
802.
HD.
It's
I can't
usually
get there.
like 5,
There's like-
whatever.
There's
the
something new on
number
my
is.
TV, like watching 4K.
Yeah,
And
I'm
I'm
not
like,
sure what that means.
Yeah, I'm like, all right,
Sports,
I'll
sports,
watch
I'll
it.
watch it.
It's
Dude,
only
is
sports.
it any money?
You're right.
Is it costing
Yeah.
me
I
money?
get this 4K bills through the fucking roof. But yeah, it wasn't TNT. It was actually true that I was having a mother. It was like 154 or some shit. Like, come on, what? What kind of station
Who
channel?
wants to watch Everybody Loves Raymond, huh?
Yeah. But that's March
King
Madness.
of Queens is on
I
again.
know, right.
Not too much madness in March. People were bitching.
To be honest, I didn't watch one game.
I've seen it. Okay.
What's this weekend?
Background music.
Sweet 16 Elite 8.
And then next week is like next weekend's the.
And then you do
the
Final
big games.
Four, and then that Monday's the championship.
So March Madness is going into April.
It always does.
Does it?
March Madness starts like mid-March.
Okay,
late March.
So next weekend's like.
That's what it's like a misnomer. Like, why does it? If it's March Madness,
I feel like it
start,
used to
beginning
end
of March.
a little closer.
Usually you would have like St. Patty's Day. You would have like the conference tournaments and shit like that, and then
the
then
tournament
Selection Sunday, and then the tournament starts that Thursday.
So this weekend's gonna be cool because of the comedy show. But there's still a good game. The next weekend, you got to watch them too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, even like Sweet 16 Elite 8 are big.
Yeah, that's
But then it's the Final Four. Then you got the Masters. Victor Hovland won this weekend out of nowhere.
Well, Justin Thomas.
Yeah, a little bad shit. And
He's bad.
that's where I was at, Copperhead. That's where I went for Florida. That's where I stayed at on that golf course. Yeah, didn't pick up a golf club the whole time I was there, but that's where they were at.
Yeah, he's a little bit of a head case of watching that full swing, dude. I mean, these dudes with their confidence, like, it could be like, I suck. And they're like, you know what I mean? Like,
that's what
they find one little thing and they're like, oh.
Yeah, he's saying how terrible he played, but he won the tournament. Which, like, he's kind of right, too. Because it was nothing. I don't know. But yeah, I'm pumped for the Masters. What do we got next, Larry?
You got it.
My gear grinder is leftovers. My wife likes to save the fucking food and make me eat it at the end of the week. So I thought I'd beat her system. I started cleaning up after dinner, throwing that shit the fuck away. Now I'm not allowed to help with fucking dishes anymore. How do I win?
That's a win.
You just won right there, motherfucker. Yeah, you ain't got to do dishes no more.
Bring him a pizza and tell her to shut the
Eat
fuck up.
Yeah, pretend. Go eat before you come home. Everybody knows
eat
that.
in her car.
It's
not that hungry. I don't feel
That's
good.
a tale old as time.
Dude, yeah.
I've done it before.
Yeah,
we're definitely my house. We're definitely good for like wrapping. Like Johanna will like almost cook 2 meals at a time. They almost like kind of like
same.
Like, dude, we could have ate this tomorrow. She's like, just cooking it.
Which
enough.
I get.
Dude, no,
Right.
Rosie will make she'll make a great meal, and then she'll make put the leftovers away like someone's gonna eat them.
That's what we do. We don't. It's
and they
like
sit
then
there,
for then garbage
and they
day
sit
come
there,
like
and they
we
sit
gotta
there,
throw this
and they
out.
sit there.
I'll eat a leftover.
I
don't
will.
mind
Like
that.
if I'm high, I'm gonna fucking smash.
Like my only thing when I come home, like dude, like when you're like dude, I'm starving. Like I really don't even care what we eat. Just please have some. Like have an idea of even what you like. She called me today. She's like,
Let
what
the
do you,
house smell like.
she's like, what do you
something.
want? And I was just like, I don't care. Like what do we got? Like I don't know. Like what are you thinking? What do you have? Like are you? She's like, I don't know. I'm just like, fuck. I don't care. We can eat hot dogs.
Chicken patties.
That's what I tell Rose. I'm like, even if it's something I hate, just have something cooking. That's all.
As
Anything.
long as you don't have to do it.
Like just have something.
Please don't make me come home and leave it.
Yeah,
She made
like
chicken cutlets on
pretend.
Sunday.
Lie to me.
I was
will
eating
eat
chicken cutlets
rough
yesterday.
Tell me lies. Sweet little lies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll eat cold chicken cutlets. Right.
I like cold chicken. Yeah, cold. I eat cold pasta.
Yeah, I'll eat
Dude,
cold pasta.
cold
too.
pasta.
I won't
that's
put
like
it in a
kinda
bowl
like al
though.
dente?
In a bowl, I'll eat it like
Out of the pot.
out of the pot if the
course.
pot's in there. But like to put it in a bowl is kind of crazy.
If it's like on like tonight when we go home,
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat cold pasta out of the pot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rose
yeah.
has a little piece of chicken for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat that off a fork like a caveman.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
That's the way
not
to
cutting
do it.
up. Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe throw a little cheese on it.
Hey, Greenfield Science Podcast. It's Water Daughter, and I wanted to tell this real quick
Water
story.
daughter.
So I go to Votech at my school, and I'm training to be a chef, and we do these monthly buffets. And the one of them that I worked at, there was soups and sandwiches, and pay $20, you get as much food as you want. This one woman came in, paid $20, came in with her own containers, and took about enough to feed a family of 4. And holy crap, it was one of the most just, who would do this? It's a whole bunch of kids cooking food for people. Who would just steal food from kids?
Times are tough.
Well, water daughter, people
Yeah.
are fucking pieces
I was
of
just
trash.
gonna say, water daughter, honey, you have a lot to learn.
Yeah, that's a
'Cause
lesson
There's a
right
lot
there.
of fucking losers out
People
there,
suck.
man. Yeah, they do.
About 60%.
Maybe
higher.
Yeah,
Maybe
maybe
higher.
about
Being
84% of people are terrible people.
Dude, yeah, if you give people a buffet option, I
But
mean,
how, like, either you're hard up or you're just cold blooded to fucking.
Right.
Got to
At
be a
least
little bit
drop
of both.
40. You know, like two
Some-
things at 20 if you're taking that much money.
Oh, you're.
I mean, some people are like, I paid. I'm getting my
Yeah.
money's worth, and then they'll
Yeah.
just, dude.
like, dude, you
I
know,
remember, like, we went to
these
the
kids are
Quaker
learning.
steak. I remember, like, it was like I brought like Ziploc bags, but that when push came to shove, I didn't have the heart to do it. Seabird did.
Seabird
Oh
was
wait,
eating them wings
no,
for
no,
2
now,
months.
granted, that's a completely different.
You're a high school kid.
And,
You're
and
high
we were in a
school.
we paid at a place. This girl's trying to like learn her trade.
Right, Quaker Steak and Lube didn't go out of business because of us.
No.
Z-Bird definitely. I went over to Z-Bird's house 2 weeks later. He was like, dude, you want some wings? He
For
was
like
eat them out of the Ziploc
hey, for
bag.
like
and I'm
3 days, bro.
no,
No.
I don't.
I mean, that's why he's sick.
Remember they were like, fucking,
Baby.
Chicken wings of fucking 1998.
remember
Quaker
she was like,
Steak and
where's all the
Lube.
bones?
That's
Like,
why they
she's seen
closed
that
the
move
Robinson
before,
branch.
Oh, yeah, she called us out on it.
Yeah.
Well, we had our one friend ordered like a milkshake and a burger and fucked the whole, like, fucked everything up.
Who did
Yeah.
that?
These.
I knew it.
I know. I was gonna call it. There was like 15 of us. We'll take all you can eat wings you got. And Dee's like, can I have a
Quaker steak? Is there
milkshake
any Quaker
and a
steak still
gluten-free
around?
wing?
I don't think.
Not Robinson, because we put him out of
Is
business.
Robinson gone?
Yeah,
I
for
think
sure.
Yeah,
so.
so
I haven't-
if that one's gone, they're all gone.
yeah.
They're still down the stadium, though, and shit, right?
Is that the one?
I mean, they're
still
not gone like completely.
Yeah, I
but
guess
that-
maybe
that
they're-
branch.
That
really
was the
good.
only, yeah. No, I haven't like drove by one. And,
There was
like,
one out in Century 3 for a little bit, but that's a...
What the fuck is in Century 3 right now?
I haven't been
well,
out that
that
way
one-
for years either.
not an Outback, fucking with the rolls.
Red
Texas
Lobster?
Road. No, there's a Texas Roadhouse now that it used to be a Quaker Steak for a long time.
Yeah, Quaker Steak,
Right,
dude.
but that was a Damon's. It was Damon's Quaker Steak. Texas Roadhouse. The Texas
Damon's
Roadhouse
wasn't
is
bad back in the
I don't
day.
like that. I'm not a big fan.
We talked about Damon's a lot last episode.
Yeah, but Texas Roadhouse, I don't need the sugar with my butter.
I like Longhorn better than Texas
Yeah,
Roadhouse.
Longhorn I like
Yeah,
better.
The Renegade. I
It
was there.
depends where you go. It all depends.
I mean, talking the
What do
waterfront.
you mean?
The waterfront.
Yeah, what's
Waterfront Longhorn eats a big fat dick.
No,
I went to the one in.
I went there.
When's the
today.
last time you
I
been
went to
there?
the one in McCandless Crossing.
They
3
reorganized.
weeks ago.
I hope
Nice.
There's
I
new
hope they-
management.
I hope so, because they gave,
Managers all
they gave
over it.
me and my dad like fucking ice cream mashed potatoes one time.
Icy
I wanted
mashed
to
pota-
spike
I caught the old
If I'd have
manager
threw 'em off the
fired.
wall, it
There's
would've
a new
broke the
manager.
window.
Icy mashed potatoes.
And then the dudes were fist fighting in the kitchen. It was
Well,
bananas. It was the Wild West.
How long ago was this?
Probably. I mean, I've been there since. Probably about a year ago, year and a half.
Oh, that's it. I must have
gave up
caught him on
it,
the church.
I was at the one in McCandless a couple weeks ago. It was good.
Well, it's like I said. It's all where it's at, dude.
I was
you
in
know?
Florence, Italy, which is like known for like the best steak in the world. And
You
then
said you'd rather
then
go to
then I
Applebee's.
came back and I was in
Longhorn. Yeah.
Longhorn. Longhorn was good. Florence was better, but like it was.
It was like, what is that? An Italian car?
All right, one voicemail left. If anyone wants to call our voicemail, call 412-438-8358.
What's up, boys? It's Kenny. You guys were talking about the mailmen dressing like pigs. Yeah, it's true. It's disgusting. Nobody got no pride no more than nothing. But back in the day, Polish Hills mailman, a guy named Huck. He was a mailman for years and years up there. Got to be friends with everybody in the neighborhood.
What a good
So
mailman
much
name.
so, a friend of mine sold the mailman weed. The mailman was selling weed, like by the pound. My buddy met him down West 10, sold him a pound, pulled out of the parking lot. He had another pound on him as the cops were pulling into the parking lot. He shit his pants. They let him go. The mailman had the scale and everything right out in the open. The cops busted him right there in the parking lot. In fucking, my buddy, got out of there. They didn't catch him. And then they watched him from up off the hill. They towed the mail truck. They took Huck to jail.
Oh.
Then Huck got out of jail that night and was delivering the mail at like 9 o'clock at night to finish the route. And fucking didn't lose his job. He was the mailman for another 10 years up there. Got to retire. It was unbelievable. Not unbelievable, but that's the kind of good job you have. These pigs now don't fucking even bother to wear his uniform every fucking day.
Well,
I mean, dude, breaking down a pound and then going on your roots, crazy.
That's wild.
Break the
listen.
pound. You got-
Obviously, he was not proven guilty. Okay, you know what I mean?
Dude,
the man
I'm
is a
telling you what,
gentleman.
them jobs.
He lives in America.
Aren't that, dude?
That's hard to get fired.
I knew a mailman.
Especially back then.
It was my dad's boy. He was like, he turned into he would just go to the bar and drink and like pretty much started fucking missing not delivering the mail.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like every ground, they found him in bars.
Yeah.
They couldn't get him out.
Yeah, right.
But then they didn't fire him. They just sent him to rehab.
Dude, if you to this day, if you got a job like that and you say you're an alcoholic or you're a drug addict, you ain't getting fired.
No, right. This was even probably in the 90s.
I had a cousin that did that. He would like hide his mail truck and like go to the bar. They're like, dude, you can't hide your mail truck in your driveway. We know where you live.
Maybe that's why they're not wearing uniforms, so they could pop in the bar for a fight.
Dude, I tell you what, my mailman came today about 5:30.
That's too late.
That's way too late.
But I mean, in reality,
He came. He did have a uniform on.
Who the fuck needs a mail?
You want him to have that safari hat on.
All it is a
Like a
fucking
Jeep.
bunch of like bullshit, like
Coupons.
mailings. Like, oh, you need a new roof?
Yeah, credit cards.
Yeah. Hey,
Dude.
Rosa, how's Southwest giving you? You don't have a job. How they giving you credit cards?
Let's take a break.
You're probably asking me why I'm so tan. Well, I'll tell you why, Jack. It's because of Bahama Breeze Tanning Salon in Greenfield, located right next to where the subway used to be across from Cohen's. If you're going to tan today, make sure you tan at Bahama Breeze Tanning Salon in Greenfield.
What the fuck? This whole podcast you just turned in like the whole first 20 minutes is just a Z-Bird commercial. That's all this fucking thing is anymore.
Sold my soul.
It's just like who pays Z-Bird from top to bottom
Right.
for the first 25 minutes of this fucking show.
You gotta stay tan, dude.
Pub in the park. It's over in Swiss Helm Park. It's a great place. We've hung out. We've been here many a time.
I love pub
your
in the
local
park.
joint.
Yeah, I can
It's
walk
over
to
at
it.
Swiss
Walk
Helm
home,
Park.
even better.
Bomb food. We've done shows over there. Great environment. It's just a cool spot. I would say, in my opinion, like we have other bars, like 12's down South Side. It's like more like a bigger place, like yeah. But as far as like neighborhood bars go, I would say it's probably up there as one of the best neighborhood
For
bars.
sure.
And
Reasonable prices.
Reasonable prices. They got a pasta special every Monday. Chicken parm, broccoli chicken Alfredo, spaghetti and meatballs, and even more. Wednesday nights is trivia night, 7 p.m. start. Prize for winners. Thursday from 6 to 9. Saturdays from 11 to 3. Wing specials, $125. Jumbo whole wing. And I'm not a huge fan of jumbo whole wing. These are fucking fire. So you gotta check them out. They also do stuff like Taco Tuesday, and they also have dinner specials every Friday. If you've never been to Pub in the Park, you gotta check them out and let them know Greenfield's Finest Podcast sent you.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Big thanks to our Patreon supporter, Jack Goodman, for being a part of our Big Dick tier. Paid Patreon members can now watch the show ad-free on our Patreon. Sign up, patreon.com/Greenfield's Finest Podcast.
Jack might be better than Zebra.
Now let's get
You sound
into
like you're
Corn
like
Dick of the Week.
You sound like a hosting a fucking game show. Yeah.
Jack, who been corn dicking?
Who been corn dicking?
That was very enthusiastic.
Some
John.
dude
I
was
like
finger
that.
cranking his old lady on St. Patty's Day. Dude.
Cranking.
Yeah.
You're gonna hurt her.
This is maybe spring break.
Oh, he's cranking away. He looks like his big fingers.
Dude, he is like nobody knows.
Yeah, everybody
Like she's
knows.
getting finger cranked in front of hundreds and hundreds of people.
Oh,
here.
he got the light Caesar, dude.
And
And the fucking heavy finger.
no one knows what's going on. Good for them. A good old public finger cranking.
You think she's on drugs? She looks
She looks like she might be on drugs. Everyone there is probably on drugs.
Yeah, good for him though, dude. That's a big finger. I wouldn't take that one.
A whole public. See, like that's one of those things you just know it's never really going to happen ever again.
Yeah,
You know, a public finger cranking.
dude. Yeah, live your life. Yeah,
Nothing
that's
like
a
a-
big
nothing
dude.
like a
Look at
fro-
that dude. I guarantee you that dude's finger's about 4 inches maybe 7 inches long.
Yeah, he's sweating. Or I spilled a drink
Yeah.
on himself. He don't
Yeah.
give a fuck. Good for them.
He got a little bit of
Young and in love.
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely tripping his balls off. He's sweating like a whore in church, dude. Yeah.
I see now. It's hard to tell whether she's like ow or she's like enjoying it.
Yeah, you really can't tell.
Yeah,
cranky.
Really, if we're being honest, you can't tell if she's awake or not.
Yeah, did he body Lembeck her?
Yeah.
Or did he give her what she wanted?
I'm sure it was consensual.
Yeah, of course
What's the
it
shirt
was.
say? Aces Players Club.
Yeah.
Look
It
at that
should've
fucking. Now the Aces
should-
Players Club is probably
Should've
going to
said
blow up.
fingers up. Look, yeah, she smiled. Look, yeah. I'm coming.
I don't know if
Dub it, Anthony.
I don't know if I could jump back into the shrooms again. I feel like drugs
grow
might be
up.
passing me by.
Yeah, well, grow up, Jack. You
You
fucking
think, being a
dork. You
pussy?
had one kid. No.
Well, it also okay.
Now
I
I'm
ate-
gonna be
I
a
ate
dad.
shrooms. I ate
Shrooms
shrooms
gets
since
exhausting
then.
after a bit.
All right,
I'm
Larry,
kinda-
get the fuck
I-
out of here right now.
I kind of I'm agreeing with you, Larry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're not meant to be taken 17 times
Keep
a year.
it. Keep it
Well,
like
who the
below,
fuck's doing
like,
that? I never did
Dude,
that.
all the time, every time motherfuckers go out, I see they're like taking like Tic Tacs.
No.
You go out for
Dude,
drinks,
roll
keep
it
it
like
below
that.
like
Dude,
2 grams.
Yeah.
They are. It's like I've never seen nothing
You
like it.
think dudes are eating too many shrooms?
She's not eating enough.
Were you at the fantasy football draft this year?
Yeah, I was there.
I think some people were maybe reel it back a little bit, maybe
Yeah.
put themselves on a
man,
limit.
wow, dude.
They're too accessible.
Judgy,
They're just too acceptable. I'm not too judgy,
Jesus
Judgerson.
Christ.
I get it.
Oh, man.
I'm just saying.
That's hurtful.
I ain't saying it was you. You're fine.
I get what you're saying though. They are like everybody's doing
Used to
them.
be like
shrooms used to be a thing.
It used to be an event.
Yeah.
If somebody's like, oh,
They only came around like one time a year.
No, I get
Like, it
that.
was
Yeah,
shrooms
yeah, you
season.
got to make it an occasion.
Yeah, you
It
can't-
ain't just something you
can't
do
say
on a
Friday
Tuesday.
night, kids.
Yeah, you can't be eating shrimp
Unless
every
you have
Friday.
them on a
Right.
Tuesday.
Like,
and
dude,
then
they're
just
good
eat
for
'em
your
on a
like
Tuesday.
depression.
Yeah, that's
Like
bullshit.
you just want to get fucked up.
Yeah, just
Listen,
just
man.
want to get fucked up.
Dudes
All
are
right.
trying to expand their minds, bro.
All right, we'll expand, baby.
Been hearing the
Like your,
kids.
man, your mind should have been done fucking expanded.
It wasn't
infinity,
only my mind that got expanded,
Yeah.
I'll tell you
but it's
that.
your fucking root hole.
The kids are doing ketamine. I
Yeah,
hear
that's
kids-
too
I hear,
much
I
for
hear
me.
kids talking about ketamine a lot.
I don't know. There was a dude at
Special K,
Risenstein.
the old Special
There was a
K.
dude at Risenstein. He was like the first dude I seen. He'd like walk along the hall and like he had to hold on.
He was
to the
lost in a
railing.
K-hole, bro.
He was
in a
fucked
K-hole.
up.
Yeah, I don't need
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Once I seen that, I'm like, he
That'll
don't
take
look
about
good.
8 years off your life. K-hole, 8 years.
I'm assuming he probably didn't make it.
Yeah.
This was like eighth
we talking
grade.
about some.
Dudes are getting fucked up
We
in
talking
eighth
about one of the
grade.
dudes who got carted away in a white jacket.
Eighth
Or what?
grade ketamine at Risenstein's nuts.
Nuts, dude. He looked
Bananas.
nuts.
That's why they
Like,
burned
he
that
looked like a
school down.
teacher should have pulled him aside. Like, listen, we.
And
Dudes
hugged
used to
him.
do drugs at school, man. Not real nutty shit.
Dude, you know what's wild? We used to like smoke weed and
Smoking
like
weed,
shit like
yeah.
that. You know, like we didn't really party or nothing like that. And this one broad was trying to fucking like give us like what do you call it? Ice. You know, glass, man. Fucking
Crystal
meth. Yeah. Like
At Alder Ice?
Where?
Yeah, yeah.
Where the fuck were you at?
What was
Where-
her
How did I
name?
miss
Yeah, what high
this?
school
Fucking
did you go to?
Shirley
remedial,
was over in
remedial
Votech.
math. Dude. That's where it happened.
Dude, I believe me. I was in those remedial math
Yeah, it was in
classes.
the annex, dude. Yeah.
Who was trying to give you ice?
I mean, I didn't fucking. You know, it was some Russian broad, dude. She was trying to
Well, that
fucking
narrows it down.
turn dudes out. Yeah.
Did you smoke
I've hung
ice?
out with you all these years.
No,
you never
I was
told me
trying
that.
to get. I was trying to get laid, so I pretended like I was down. I'm like, yeah, I do ice all the time.
Yeah, I'll
man.
do that.
Whatever it takes.
You had to go to walk to the library to Google
Yeah, it
ice.
cost me $30 to not get laid.
And it just comes out. You're just printing out ice. Remember you like anytime you Googled anything back in the day, you would print it out so you would have it.
What are you talking
Yeah.
about? A tig trip.
Yeah, like, I can't forget this information. I'm gonna need it. Let's print
Wait,
it all out.
when does my flight leave?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Was it a tick trip or a pick trip or?
No, a tig trip was when you were driving somewhere.
And they would just
But,
highlight
like,
it. They
well,
would highlight
even-
the route.
Dude, up until like
AAA.
3 years ago, when I was flying somewhere, I would like have my boarding pass printed out.
That's crazy.
Yeah, to
Why,
play
you're not
like maybe
supposed to do
3
that?
years, bro.
Dude, you go there as long as you got your ID on you. That's all you fucking need, more or less.
Dude,
It's a cell phone.
when I flew with my kids, like probably like second or third, first time, they needed to see birth certificates. After that, no one ever cared. Like I could steal these kids from anywhere, and they didn't give a fuck because you're supposed to show them like, oh, this is their birth certificate.
yeah,
you know what I mean?
right. These ones belong to me.
Yeah, and they don't give
They
a
don't give a
single fuck, not one.
Oh, you had to get a passport. You got a baby on a passport.
Well,
It's
yeah,
it's just-
international is different.
But
yeah.
just a baby on a passport is a funny
Don't try to
looking
use it again in
passport.
5 years. Like, how the fuck do we know if it's you?
Yeah, because they're 10.
Is it 10?
But I don't know if a baby one is. There's no way he could be 10
the
years
picture.
old.
Yeah, that's
I guess
crazy.
you could probably
Literally,
update it.
he's like 8 months.
Dude, I gotta get the real ID now. You guys,
Oh
you
yeah,
got a real
they
ID?
asked upgrade this year.
I feel like that's like a hoax.
I do too, but I can't fly without it. Coming up in like May.
See, that
Yeah,
pisses me
I
off
have to
because
renew mine for
I
it.
just got my license renewed like 3 months
So
ago,
did Rose, I think.
and like they didn't make me get it. So like I'm like I didn't know like
Well, you should have read the fine print,
I
Jack.
guess.
I
You
think
know
you have
what I
to
mean?
ask for it. And
Dude,
pay
if
like
I gotta,
extra.
No,
if I-
no,
if
you
it's-
gotta, like,
if it's
read
up to
it.
me to read something, it's not gonna get accomplished.
I'm with you.
Like
If I can just be like, okay, renew it.
there's
boom,
another
done.
option for me like not to
To
read
do
something
anything?
and just do it. I'm gonna
Fantastic.
do it the other way.
Yeah, now I gotta go to like Bridgeville with like fucking 3 forms of ID, a blood sample, my
Going with a
firstborn
fucking-
child.
I just
Yeah,
got my
you gotta get your-
passport renewed.
Yeah, I gotta get the
With
real
your
ID.
new picture.
Well, so my shit expires, but then what's use getting a regular ID when you need a real ID to fly or go fucking anywhere, do
You're
anything.
forced into
Federal
it.
building to go in, if you want to go in the courthouse, you need a fucking real ID. So you got to get it, you know.
Gotta get it,
The
John.
fuck is the real ID? What's the difference? What do they need?
John,
Just-
you know what?
it's a
My dad has
sticker.
one.
It's a-
It has
it's
a
a little
star. It has a star on it. The only difference between your license and my dad's is he has a star on it.
It's like an Amex card. It's thick and heavy.
That's what she said. That's pretty good.
I just made that up too. So who the fuck knows?
They put a fucking little chip in you.
Speaking of jerking off, Kanye West responds to Iggy Azalea claiming he used to jerk off the pictures of her every morning. This was like in a tweet, and he just tweets underneath it. This is true. So
He's honest.
if you're gonna get ahead of something, they might as well get ahead of it.
You think he cares at
Hell,
this
he
point?
don't give a fuck.
No,
This
he's
is
a
like the
Nazi.
least- this is the
He's
no
a black
Nazi-
racist.
Let me
He's
just-
a black white supremacist. like, what the fuck are we talking
Jerked
about?
off to some white girl fucking 10 years ago.
An Australian white girl
You're not getting me
with
right
a
now.
root.
You're not getting me right now.
She does have a Rudy Rudiger.
Do you jerk off to her every morning?
And I never have. I'm
Never.
abstaining. I'm abstaining
you're
till marriage.
Disney Plus is starting to add some weird movie choices. They're adding The Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, it's not very kid friendly.
No.
Yeah.
I recently got Disney Plus because LJ's
Because
starting
you have a
to
child.
yeah, and he's actually could focus on a movie for a little bit now.
Yeah.
Starting to move away from Miss Rachel.
Is he
here a little
watching
bit.
Wolf of Wall Street?
Not yet.
Does he want to do
No,
cocaine?
it's seriously Rocky. It's literally so much Rocky. It's insane. I try to get him to watch the movie, and he has no interest in the movie. He just wants to watch the workout montages over and over and over again.
Oh,
That's it.
man.
You
That's
got him
it.
on the TikTok.
I did get him a fucking sweet little fucking Rocky wrestling buddy for Easter though.
Did you?
Yeah, it's
You gonna get a little mini bag?
I get him a bag. Yeah,
Speed
he's been,
that-
Yeah, you
I'm
gotta get him
I'm
a-
honestly worried about the punching because he's been light and leaning up in the fucking head. Which is kinda,
Listen,
yeah.
don't you let that go.
Yeah.
She's like holding.
You're not allowed to hit her.
Stand your ground.
He is. Like, oh my God!
Have him do my
Attack your
dirty
mother. That's it. You gotta
Dude,
do
there's
that.
it's fun. Like now, if I'm sitting by myself, you gotta think because Wolf of Wall Street's been on before, and you're just like, a kid comes in the room like, what are you watching? Like, nothing.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
oh my God!
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
fuck. You know,
That's a crazy movie.
Dude, when
Crazy,
she, hey,
but
when
there's-
she's sitting there like, Daddy can't ever see
I mean-
this again. I'm like,
Imagine seeing that
oh
with between the
my
Scrabbles.
God.
dude. But there's movies that are seem somewhat innocent, then there'll just be that one part, and it's the kid senses it and comes in when that
Yeah,
one
like
part.
when Leo DiCaprio has a candle in his ass. You know,
Yeah.
that's
I
a
mean,
weird
even
part.
other movies that are a little less.
Yeah. It's all normal except the one part.
Except the one part where,
Except the one part
Yeah.
with the candle.
Where
in
people
his ass.
decide to
you're
have
working,
sex
Yeah, you're working
out of
watching
nowhere.
a weird.
Yeah.
Now you're
sex
trying.
scene
Hey,
with your
now
daughter.
you're
Now daddy's a
scrambling for
pervert.
the
Yeah.
remote. You're scrambling for the remote, trying to put on.
Trying to
I
put
was
on
watching.
last.
I'm watching a ball game.
Right. Then you
It's a
put
ball
on last
game.
into some other perverted movie. You're like, I can't win. I can't win. There's nothing but shit on TV.
Dude, my kids always walk down the steps when there's some fucking the worst part of any movie I'm watching. Me and Rose will have a date and watch a movie. The girls come down. And it's the weirdest part. We're like, okay, click, click, click. Rose, take the Pornhub off.
Why are you guys just sitting there with the blank screen?
Why are you
on?
guys sweating?
Yeah. I thought you guys were sleeping. Get back to bed. Yeah.
Go to fuck the bed.
What's good? What's up with this, Eagle Tits? I know you love wrestling.
Honestly, it's just because since he went heel, it's been popping up on my feed a lot. But John Cena yells at a little kid, calls him worthless, basically.
What have you ever done to support me, huh? I love you! Have you, everybody, including that one kid right there, is a toxic, dysfunctional relationship.
I can't stand John Cena. And you know this is just like a plant.
Oh, of course.
This is like Vince McMahon's like fucking.
He's wearing
nephew or
exact
something.
all the
Yeah,
gear.
exact
He's
same
still
shit,
got a sticker on the shirt.
Kid does look like he's about to cry.
Yeah, he does.
Good, he should cry. Good wrestler sit in front row, you're going to cry about it.
Tiger Woods had a weird post. You see that one?
So who's he banging?
He's banging
Dawn Jr.'s ex-wife?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they have.
She had Trump Jr.'s ex.
They have a kid together, Dawn, with this girl?
Yeah, their kid is that
Kai.
girl Kai. Yeah, real good
He
golf.
could help her with golf, though.
Yeah.
She could be a pro.
This was
She's a pro
very-
already, dude. She had like fucking. She was like dating a Latin king at one point in time. She's
this
been
lady?
ran through, yeah.
So Dawn's, I guess, ain't his first.
I don't think he. Yeah, it's Dawn. Yeah, I don't think he really cares. Who knows? But Tiger put a very strange post up. It was a picture of those two. Love is in the air, and life is better with you by my side. We look forward to our journey through life together. At this time, we'd appreciate privacy from all those close to our hearts. Vanessa Trump was married to Donald Trump Jr. for 13 years. They've been divorced since 2018. That's a weird. Like, say you want privacy, then put a picture up of you two like laying on a hammock together.
It's like, hey,
like his
don't
face,
look at
Yeah,
me.
like Tiger ain't looking right.
He looks kind of dead.
Yeah. They said it looked like him in repose.
Tiger ain't winning a major ever again.
Did he blow out his Achilles?
Who the fuck knows?
It looks like he's an android right there.
Looks like he's on mushrooms.
Maybe.
Don't you
Who is it?
ever
Or
talk about mushrooms like that
Xanax.
again.
How dare you degrade mushrooms?
Yeah, she ain't bad looking.
Miss Scotland's a little kooky. She bit 2 security guards and called one the N-word and got kicked out of a rugby competition last week. So watch out for her. She looks nutty.
Miss Scotland.
Yeah.
Oh, she's racist.
Just nutty enough.
Just nutty enough.
Oh, I'll fuck the crazy out of her.
Hey! So when you get to that seat, get all horny over there.
Oh, Heineken's up.
All hineyed up,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, too. That's a crazy.
What'd you drink before you got in the car?
That's all
guys?
it takes for her.
Mind your own business. What are you, my fucking?
I'm not your sponsor.
Yeah,
Don't worry
dude.
about it. You
Jesus
do what you
Christ.
want.
So rugby, huh?
Brother in arms, George Foreman, boxing legend,
Ah,
grilling legend, dies. 11 kids. They're all named George, right?
Yeah.
5 of the boys.
5 of the boys.
Wasn't it some of the
Even
daughters named
George,
like
it's like Georgina or
That's
Georgetta or
his 6
something. Yeah,
there's 6 kids around his name.
yeah.
Tell
He's
you what,
wild.
that Foreman grill, dude, you
The
can cook
best.
some stuff on it. The
Anything.
only thing,
grilled chicken. Boom.
grilled chicken, burgers,
Dude,
Yeah.
steaks.
if you ain't never ate nothing off a Foreman grill,
Dude,
have you
the
ever
drip
lived-
tray is like where they kind of like, that was always,
yeah, that's that's all the bad stuff.
Well, yeah,
that was gross.
I'll do a
but-
shot
yeah,
of
you
that.
gotta
And
get
if
it
you
out.
try to like get rid of it too quick, that spilled on your thumb a little bit. That hurt like hell. But outside that,
I mean, they said they sold over 100 million.
I believe it. Yeah, George got a fat check for those
Ah,
grills.
dude.
Dude, George Foreman made a ton of money. Even when he was a boxer, when he got when he was old and got his ass kicked, he was
He
a
didn't really get his
businessman.
ass kicked all like that. He was just, dude. He
Nah,
fucking,
when he was old and who whipped his ass, he was like fucking 50 years old. He got in a ring with somebody.
They were fighting. They all fight late. You guys
But
ever
dude,
try-
remember the Rumble? Well, we were all not even born.
No.
The Rumble in the Jungle,
No.
like him and Ali, dude. That was
No.
like a
I
huge
thought
thing.
pretty much he cooked Ali's eggs, but Ali won. He beating the
Beat
fuck
the
out
fuck
of him.
Yeah,
out of him.
yeah.
But Ali didn't go down.
That was the rope-a-dope.
Sometimes it's your body telling you to go down. It's okay.
I want to hit it.
Especially that motherfucker. They said they had to like replace heavy bags after he hit him like for like a day or so.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I don't like
Right?
it.
George Foreman
Ugh.
was a bad motherfucker, dude.
Dude, you guys ever do any grilling in the wind? I was grilling in the wind yesterday, man. It's
You lose your eyebrows?
no, not my eyebrows. I was losing my flame.
Yeah, dude.
It's hard to keep the temperature up.
Dude, this spring has probably been like the windiest spring
Very
ever.
windy.
Every day is like windy.
That's what the Farmer's Almanac
Is
said.
that, I'm telling you, last year was real wet. This
Never
one's real
wrong.
windy.
Yeah, this she been windy out there.
Tony Hawk intervenes and makes video game company including Bam Margera and Tony Hawk 3 and 4 remastered after the game originally caught him. The game was already done. Tony called up Activision and was like, hey, we're putting Bam in. When they told Tony Hawk he couldn't, he said, no, you're going to do it. And then made Bam fly out and get body scanned and got him back in the game. That's nice. Tony Hawk's looking out for Bam.
How is Bam doing?
I didn't think
Bam's
Bam was still alive.
Bam's
Slightly
still
better.
doing all right. I think.
Yeah, he had a
sober,
little bit of
right?
for as far as I know, at least what everyone knows. But it's been about like a couple months for him being clean.
Yeah.
But the fact that they cut him out of the game like a year ago when they were making it, when he was having all those hiccups, and since he was in the original, he's like put him in the new one.
Yeah, keep him in there.
Nah,
Give him
Tony
a couple
Hawk
bucks.
Seems like a
You got-
solid guy for
Did you
doing
guys play Tony Hawk back in the day?
No.
Never.
Really?
Not once.
When did it come out?
PlayStation
I was
game I played. It was on PS1 for the first
It was
one,
like, I
then it
think
went
it was
to
on
PlayStation
Nintendo
2.
64, wasn't it?
Was the first one? I remember like they were on PS1. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it was on 64.
ain't old enough.
Yeah, I'm a little bit
about
younger than you, so
64.
the first one I played was PlayStation 1.
Nah, dude, I never really got past like any of the sports games after a certain point.
Nah, I think I played like
You played
college
GoldenEye?
No.
Nah, I played like NCAA football.
Right. Hockey. I ended with hockey.
Yeah, we used to play hockey.
Yeah,
we used
that
to get
was
into that.
Yeah, I played some GoldenEye. I definitely played some Tony Hawk.
We never
a couple
played
of
Tony.
snowboard.
What console were you guys playing when you were like middle school, early high school?
Sega. It was Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega.
Xbox
Yeah.
first came out. I had
Sega
a
Sonic the
Xbox.
Hedgehog was that game.
Yeah,
I had a
dude.
Sega Genesis. I got
Yeah.
$15 at a yard sale. That was like one of my. Like I always had used systems.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sega
yeah?
was big for a
Oh,
minute.
yeah.
I know. I'm just saying. Like I find $15 things at a yard sale and just run with it.
Yeah, nah. Genesis.
Then it
does
was
with
play. Yeah, then
Nintendo.
after Super Nintendo, I don't think I had a Super Nintendo. I think I went to PlayStation.
It
I was like
it
Sega
was
to
Super
PlayStation.
Nintendo 64.
I had Super Nintendo.
I had Super Nintendo. And then I had the PlayStation, like the gray one, like the very
Yeah, that was
first
number
PlayStation.
one.
Mm.
Numero uno.
Station. All right, let's take a break.
Otto and Sons Landscaping. Big enough to serve, small enough to care. They offer landscaping, pressure washing, snow removal, gardening, lawn maintenance, sod lawns, complete installation, shrub maintenance, retaining walls, complete spraying services, and more. They put in the work so you don't have to. Transform your yard today and call Rosato and Sons Landscaping at 412-521-9045. Tell them Z-Bird sent you and get a special discount. Need to move? Call Miracle Movers, 412-419-2620. They're a team of experienced and professional movers dedicated to providing clients with the best possible service. They will work with you to create a custom moving plan that fits your specific needs and budget. They're also fully bonded and insured. So give Miracle Movers a call, 412-419-2620. Car problems suck, especially if the problem is too big for you to fix yourself. You don't know where to take your car and you don't know who to trust. Well, let me talk to you about Meineke Car Care, located at 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. Oil changes, brakes, maintenance, pretty much anything you need is in their wheelhouse. So if you need a hand making your car problems suck less, call Meineke Car Care Center, 412-451-8968. Ask for Arthur, 412-451-8968. Are your steps and sidewalks starting to crack? Do you miss it when they actually look nice and clean? Call Giuseppe & Sons. They handle repairs and replacements. 412-421-6711. These are the guys you can trust to help you with all your masonry work in the Pittsburgh area. That's Giuseppe & Sons, 412-421-6711. Located in the heart of Pittsburgh's South Side, 12 Whiskey Barbecue features 100 bottle craft beers and 28 drafts from local and indie brewers. Their kitchen's open late and they have a crazy good menu. On top of that, they have events at the bar as well as offer catering. Birthdays, weddings, business events, and more, they've got you covered. Check them out at 12pgh.com or visit them at 1222 East Carson Street. That's TWELVEPGH.com.
Hey, welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast.
Doing some gear grinders, Johnny.
Grinding this week.
What do you got?
All right, so I've been have this theory that Joanna's trying to kill me.
Yeah.
Slowly, but today she tried to do it fast. Did your girl we have like a walk-in shower? Does your girl ever just wash her hair? I just want to wash my hair and just take a So when they do that, it must leave like a film on the bottom if they don't like.
Yeah, it's like
Dude,
slippery. It's
I
like
went
algae.
to get in there, dude.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's the conditioner, bro.
yeah, dude.
She got you.
Dude, I didn't fall, but it was like,
How'd you catch yourself?
dude, just fucking elbows high. Like, what the fuck? You know
Butt
what I mean?
naked.
Dude, butt naked. I don't.
These starfish
I'm not in
are
all
like,
rice. I don't have
"Ah."
my fucking shorts on, dude. I'm just in there, like, dude, like it was just like a.
Dude, that's such a crazy feeling. And
Dude,
you're just like,
I'm just like, I
That
was
was
like sticking my, I
anti-gravity.
was like sticking my foot over the whole floor, like rubbing it out so it would like go down.
Yeah,
the
you
drain.
got you got to clean it off.
Yeah.
I know the exact
I'm
feeling.
just
too.
like-
did you say anything?
No,
It's like, what's the point?
For what?
dude. By the time like it like worked my way and like you get through the kids and the dog, and the next thing you know, I
It
forgot.
doesn't even matter anymore.
I was, you know what I
I
did?
was mad.
I was like, let me get to my phone and remind this because I needed a grind.
Yeah,
Set a
dude,
reminder.
I'm gonna talk shit on her on the podcast.
Dude, I'm just like, yeah, wash that shit down the
Dude,
drain.
falling, like when you're like about to fall in the shower or like falling down the steps, it's the craziest, scariest feeling in the world.
Yeah, yeah.
I hate it.
Terrifying.
It's just like you go in there and your foot's like whoop, like,
Yeah.
bro, like,
And you're like,
what
oh,
the-
And there's
fuck.
nothing there, and
Like, what
everything's
the-
sharp.
I think somebody ran the laundry when I was in there, and then the water cut out. I'm
Ah.
like, all I want.
I feel like I have a good fall like once.
Dude,
a
if
year.
you flush a
And
toilet
I
while
am-
I'm in the shower, I'm coming
Well, that's
out
it. Well,
hot,
well if
bro.
you're like in there, but like, yeah, if you like run the laundry, then it like, not only does it take the hot water, it lowers the pressure too. I'm just
yeah.
like,
Oh, I'm furious. That shit.
and that if you're filling the laundry, that's a lot longer
Drives
than
me
a fucking
crazy.
toilet.
Yeah,
flush.
that's fucked up.
You're just ruined my shower.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
I feel like I have like one good fall a year, and I'm due. I feel like I haven't had one in a long time, and that's scaring me thinking about it.
Yeah, don't think about it, buddy. Don't think about it. I'm still sore.
No,
When
it
I
won't
fell
hurt
down
you.
the steps, I think I fractured something here. This motherfucker still hurts.
I don't think I fell since I fell through the steps at the Derby when we were doing construction.
You fell through?
Through
How far did you fall?
probably like 6 feet.
No shit.
Wow.
What'd you
You
land
know
on?
what's funny? So did Twitch.
concrete.
He-
No, I mean on your body.
My ankle.
Oh, so you like hit the
Yeah, I
fucking
just did
feet
it
and then
entire-
fall.
I hit the step didn't go all the way through. It was metal steps, so I like hit the step caught, and I like hit it again and fucked my ankle all up. I fell off the ladder. I was doing a lot of falling down there. I haven't had a
Dude,
fun-
I was outside the one day you fell. You fell off the ladder. Me and my dad were
There's
like,
no worse feeling than fall.
"Are you okay?" And you were like, I think I'm okay. And you're like gimping around, like, I think I'm okay. Like, dude, you sure? Like, I'm laughing, but I still care.
Man, that was a rough 2 years, dude. Rough
Passing
fucking 2
out.
years. What do you got, Sciulli?
So, I mean, I don't know if this like violates HIPAA or whatever, but
Oh, it's you.
so
Yeah,
I
it's
had
your butthole, bud.
I had well, I don't know. I'm talking about how the doctors acted. You know, I had my first what do they call it? Colonoscopy.
Yep.
Yeah. So, my dad had one. You know, people I know have had one. They all told me like, "Oh yeah, worst part is the prep."
So, right. So
And then
you
you
knew
get-
it was
you then-
coming, so you had to prep.
Right. So I did the prep. You know, I'm pissing lemon lime Gatorade
Yeah.
out of my asshole for fucking like
Could be brutal.
73 hours.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
Are you even wiping at that point? It's just you keep
Dude,
dabbing,
you're
your butthole's
wiping
raw.
you're wiping fucking lime green out of your O-ring, dude. Like you're not even pooping, bro. You're peeing.
That thing's like clean as a
You're
whistle.
peeing. Yeah. Dude, wait. So let me get there. So everybody tells me they're like, "Oh, they're gonna knock you out. You're out." You know what I mean? You wake up and you're fucking eating graham crackers, drinking cranberry juice. I'm like, all right, word. I don't know if the doctor seen something in my eye, maybe liked me. I don't know. They didn't put me out like the whole way, and I'm like sitting there, and this guy's like talking to me while he has a camera up my fucking ass, dude, like looking at me, talking to me.
Dude, that's really weird.
Was he
Yeah.
handsome? Was he good looking guy? At least?
No, I mean he wasn't bad looking, but when he pulled me by my hair and told me to look him in his eyes, I was like, "This is getting
went
out
to
of
the wrong
control."
place.
You know? Yeah, but I don't know. I always thought like you got put out all the way, and I'd wake up and then
I got put out all the way.
Yeah,
Do they,
I got
you on your side for that, and you just like
yeah,
take
and
the
they
tube
tell you
up
to
the
move your
food.
leg, and they tell you to fucking pop that pussy on a handstand.
Dude, and this is 40. She was awake. She was on like laughing gas though.
Dude,
give
that's
you
what I thought. I'm like, where's the
Yeah.
gas at? They give me IV and they're pumping me up with all this like great drugs, you know, great drugs. But I'm like, maybe my past life has maybe my tolerance is high.
You said she held
didn't
off
warn
like
him?
2 milligrams of each shot.
Yeah,
didn't
dude, she was like banging them. She was hitting me with like, so it's like 6 milliliters or whatever, 6 cc's or whatever.
Were you
call it.
watching her pumping?
Yeah,
in there?
fuck yeah, I'm watching her, dude. I
I
was
don't
like, I
watch it.
wanted to grab her thumb and I wanted to be like, yeah,
Yeah.
finish it up, you bitch.
What do you?
Fuck, I got
What are you
paid for
saving
that.
this for the
She's
weekend?
like, some for you,
Right.
some for me.
So John
Yeah.
made a valiant point. He was like, dude, maybe this bitch is trying to say, like, Nurse Jackie shit. She's saving it for herself. I'm like, well, my HMO paid for this. Like, I'm gonna need all that.
Yeah, they put me out, dude.
Yeah, well,
That
you're a
being
lucky
said,
guy,
I've
Jack.
had when I was in the hospital, I had procedures where like I was up under dry, and it sucks.
Yeah, and you're like, dude, I'm looking.
Like,
on
oh,
the
you're gonna
screen,
feel some
and I see
pressure.
my
Like I'd rather
odor.
not feel anything
I
at
don't
all,
feel
How about
and
this?
wouldn't want to
Yeah,
fucking
How
see
about
anything.
this? Put me to sleep.
Yeah.
If I
wake me
die,
up.
I die.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
The age used to be 50 for that, right? Do they just keep dropping it down?
No, it's
Like-
45.
if you
But
got
I had,
complaints-
They dropped it down, then they brought it back.
no,
up.
it's 45. You're supposed to.
But they dropped it all. They dropped it down to like 40, and then like it's
Then-
back up
yeah,
to
well,
45.
They
I'm like
did
kind of
that.
scared because like the threshold keeps moving.
Well,
I'm
if
like,
you
I
have
don't know
like
how
if you
much
go
time I
in with
got.
like symptoms, they're
No,
they're gonna
So
make
they
sure
they
you're
put
okay.
it up to
Yeah.
45 when, like, not to get political, but Obamacare, like when the government started paying for shit, they were like, no, you can wait till 45. It was used to be 40.
Dude,
They bring it
it's
up to
honestly
45.
nothing at all.
Yeah.
It ain't shit.
Well, it is shit when you're awake.
I mean,
and the
shit comes
guy's
out,
looking
but-
you in your eyes, and he's like, call me
How long did it
daddy.
take?
No, it was like
Oh,
30
wow.
minutes. No, it was
Yeah.
like quick. So I'm like, dude, why did you? I signed a paper said gas. Like, what happened to the gas? You know,
I was kind of looking
like,
forward
can I
to
get
this.
that now? You know
I
what I mean?
know,
Like,
him.
Dude, my doctor said the last one I got, the one I got before that.
so you're down with him?
Yeah, I've had multiples.
Do you like it?
I don't not like it.
No doy.
But he said I was like talking to him, like having like a.
I was talking to him.
He
Like,
said it-
dude,
he was
you
like-
never seen an asshole like that
He was
before?
like, "Hey, I don't know if you remember, but you asked me a couple questions about like certain medications and blah blah blah." And it was like, I was like, "I did," and he was like, "Yeah, dude, it was like weird. You were like asking me like
Lucid.
pretty lucid."
You're like, my boys like
questions.
Oxycontins.
And he was
Can
like,
I
"Were you
get
just making
some?"
up?" I was like, "No, I do need that." And he was like, "All right, well, yeah, I got it." Blah blah blah. I was like, "That's fucking crazy, dude."
Too much of
See?
a tolerance, man.
I don't know.
Yeah, it touched
You went
in your
on
brain.
autopilot.
But then,
on butthole
but
pilot.
then, like when I had my surgery, I was fucking under for fucking I don't know, God knows how long, for hours and hours and hours, and I woke up like mean and crazy, and not knowing what
Well,
the fuck
that's
was
the
going
drugs
on.
there. Yeah, for sure. But I was looking for that, and I was like, I felt gypped. You know what I mean? Like, you can touch me in my private parts, but just give me some drugs. You
Yeah,
know?
you gotta juice me up.
Yeah, what the fuck? Take me
Michael
out to
Jackson
dinner.
me up.
Spit in my mouth or something.
Tell me you love me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slap me.
I got a gear grinder. Walking LJ the other day, and these middle schoolers, maybe even high schoolers, maybe young high schoolers, they were walking home from school. So it could be young high schoolers, it could be middle schoolers, it could be both because they're middle school and a
Yeah,
high school
right.
right by our house. LJ's a cute kid. He's about 1.5 years old. He's on his bike, and I'm pushing him. He's saying hi to all these fucking kids. None of these little broccoli-headed fucks are saying hi back.
None of the girls either?
There was only one girl, and she kind of did, but like not like she should have.
It's like it's probably like an 8th grader, man. The 8th grader,
they're weird.
They're like in that transition of
I
like,
don't think that kid's cute, man.
Yeah,
they're like, oh, you're such
What do
a
I want, a
nerd.
colostomy?
You say hi to the
you
kid.
just say hi
yeah.
to a baby. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they're at too. They all had the broccoli haircuts. Like, dude, I'll fuck yous up.
Like, dude, I'll drag
Or
all
say
these-
hi to my.
Say hi to
You
him.
say hi to my baby.
Did you hear him?
Yeah, he's saying hi
You
to
ain't
you.
seen Wave,
Yeah,
motherfucker?
he's waving. He's saying hi. He got a binky and say hi to the motherfucker.
Yeah, you better say hi.
Fucking
Say hi to your dad.
Yeah. He's knocking on your doors.
Yeah, you're gonna give this kid a complex?
Yeah.
He's gonna be. They'll never
They,
say.
they wouldn't say hi. to
Now he'll
me.
be shy.
He's like looking back at me. Like
Yeah.
these fucks ain't
He's
saying
like
hi.
that.
I was like, dude, I'm noticing.
He's like that. You seen that?
Yeah. I'm
Ain't
fucking
even-
noticing.
Like, I don't exist.
And I'm like, that's all right, buddy. We'll get them.
Yeah, we're going to egg their houses
Yeah, we'll
later.
brick their
Let me
shit.
teach you that.
Yeah.
I'll get all my
Come here on-
fucking
yeah,
hoodlums.
come here for
They
Halloween,
don't know
kid.
about bricks up in the North Hills.
We'll teach Westview a fucking lesson.
Yeah, bricks are flying.
I'll burn every house down in this
GGB fucking on every brick going through a window.
The worst when you act like you're level-headed till somebody fucks with your kid, man. I remember I had.
Dude, I seriously, I was
You're trying to act like a nice guy.
I was like, why aren't they fucking saying hi to this fucking baby? What the fuck's the matter with
Dude, I remember I'm in a.
Hey, dude, I'll knock that dude out. I'll knock that dude out. I'll knock that dude out.
Yeah, they're probably just socially awkward kids at this
Yeah,
point.
for sure.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember we're at a park and like Athena's like real young. We're like near Shenley Park, and this is like the first time somebody kind of almost like fuck with my kid a little bit.
Yeah.
Like she's up there and she's like on the side getting ready to go down, and then this fat chick had a kid and she's there with her parents and there's no dad and they're like trying to get this photo op of the fat chick sliding down the slide. But so like the adults on the like the peak of this.
You got Frick, big blue slide.
No, not big blue slide near the pool, near Shenley Pool, that park.
Shenley,
yeah,
I got you.
So like Athena's up there and she's like don't know what to do. There's this big.
There's a fat.
Big fat on the thing. They're like, honey, you gotta go. Like, you gotta go.
Like, fat.
I'm like, dude, I fucking snapped. I'm like,
Did
you
you
shouldn't even be on there.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
will.
don't rush her.
Yeah.
Dude, she's like 2.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? They're like, like, you know.
Yeah,
Like, she's holding up the slide. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like,
what are you doing?
I'm like, you're an adult.
Oh, fat girl.
I'm like,
You're
that
gonna
kid
break
can't
the
go down by
slide.
itself. He shouldn't go down.
Hey, pig, get off the T-Rex.
Yeah. And then Johanna's like, what the fuck? And then we had to leave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Dude, but it's like the thing, like, there's nobody else in the park but me, Johanna, my kid, and then them.
And these pigs.
And you got to
And
go
these
on the
fats,
same thing. I'm
I was like,
go over there.
That's
and-
a big.
fatso.
Hey, Anderson Park's a big park.
Dude, go over there till I'm done. Then you
Yeah.
come bring your fat ass on. You know what I mean?
Your fat ass
rush,
damn don't
you're gonna rush
slide.
my
Hey,
kid.
Shamu, go for a swim.
Right, you're an adult. You're gonna rush my kid off the slide.
Yeah, that's
When
bullshit.
It's not like there's a bunch of kids.
At least you didn't hang on to that at all. Tina's what,
I
10?
forgot about it till you said it. Dude, she's 11. I forgot about it till you said that. Then like I remembered like what made me mad.
We're
Like,
about to go to blue side.
Everything he
Boys,
said, I was ready to rip,
Angry John's Defcon
rip
Red.
some broccoli head kids' fucking hair right out of their
yeah,
fucking
like
head.
dude, like I'm pretty calm. But,
That
like,
being
dude,
said, if I was their age, I definitely would have a haircut. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
yeah, you dress like an idiot.
Hey,
like that.
Larry, you can't say
Dude,
yeah.
I would take
any
any
haircut.
haircut.
Would
Yeah.
fucking
I
be
would
cool.
take any
Yeah,
haircut
no
at
doy.
this point.
Yeah,
It's an
it
easy
ain't that
haircut,
cool.
Larry. You just boom. So whatever.
All right, let's take a break.
Whether a recent storm has damaged your home's gutter system or your roof requires an update, at Allen Construction, they are equipped with the tools and skills to accomplish any job you throw their way. Roofing, windows, siding, soffit and fascia, gutters and spouts. You won't regret calling Allen Construction. 412-954-8337 or visit allenconstructionpgh.com. That's ALAN constructionpgh.com. Schaefer Inc.'s primary goal is to deliver unbeatable quality for all your construction needs. They aim firstly to be a company that is principle-driven and achieve this by valuing the importance of ethical business practices, creating exceptional relationships with both customers and employees. Their high standards derive from a focus to detail and a priority on their reputation. So give them a call at 412-915-1694. 412-915-1694. Need a new retaining wall? Call Just Walls, 412-889-4401. They're fully insured and are the guys for the job. That's Just Walls, 412-889-4401. Need help with roofing, siding, gutters, downspouts, or soffit and fascia? You should talk to SNL Remodeling LLC, 412-628-9717. 412-628-9717 and tell them GFP sent you. Capizzuto's Pizza, 422 Greenfield Avenue, Pittsburgh, PA. Do you like pizza? Of course you do. Capizzuto's has everything you need. Check out their food by Googling Capizzuto's Pizza Pittsburgh and click on their menu. You won't regret it. You know them, you love them, they have been serving the area for over 28 years. Greater Pitt Tree Service. They offer tree and shrub trimming, pruning, and removal. Have a tree that looks like it could be a problem? They'll come by and assess the situation. Schedule your service today, 412-312-4651. Want to learn more? Check out their website, greaterpitttreeservicepa.com. Do you love hot sauce? Do you love the city of Pittsburgh? Then why not try a sauce made right here in the city? That's right, I'm talking about Artie's Hot Sauce. Our buddy Artie currently has 7 sauces available. He has Arbol and Sandy, Habanero Island, Teriyaki Thai, Pizza Shop, Sweet Jalapeno, Hoppin' Jalapeno, Triple Pepper Fret, and Hot and Sour Serrano. All crafted with no artificial flavors, with hand-picked selections of chili peppers that guarantee an unforgettable culinary adventure. What are you waiting for? Visit artieshotsauce.com. ARTIES hotsauce.com. Nothing beats a local neighborhood butcher. Locally sourced, pasture-raised, nose-to-tail meats, they connect the farmer to provide customers with the best beef, lamb, chicken, and pork that Western Pennsylvania has to offer. The craft of whole animal butchery requires respect for both the animal and the customer. Come see the difference that makes. Visit them at 5151 Butler Street, Pittsburgh, PA 15201, or check out their website at fatbutcher.com. Let's talk Carlson and Associates Real Estate Services. Located in Pittsburgh's South Side, they specialize in all aspects of real estate business, including residential and commercial sales, residential and commercial leasing, multifamily investment, historic buildings, and development in and around the city. Have a question about home buying, selling, or rentals? Give them a call at 412-431-1718 or visit them at casouthside.com. That's casouthside.com.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Greenfield Podcast. Finest podcast. Let's jump into what would Greenfield do? Whoop, whoop. Would you get to go on a Vegas trip with 3 celebrities, living or dead? Who you going with?
Who's going first with this?
You. I'm just trying to think.
All right, dude. So my first one would be Frank Sinatra. If you're in Vegas,
Yeah, old Frank knows his way around.
you go to
Sinatra.
Old Blue Eyes. Okay,
Yeah.
Frank Sinatra. All right, give me time on my other 2. That was the first one I'd go with.
I'm thinking like
Jason
John
Bateman.
Candy, Johnny
Jason
Cash.
Bateman.
Always liked him. He seemed like he'd be a cool guy to hang out
Yeah.
with.
Oh,
Wait, Jason Bateman's dude from.
He's in the change up.
Jason Bateman's the man.
Yeah,
but
yeah, he's in Ozark, right?
You need like
Oh,
a calm guy there.
Yeah, Vince
Stay-
Vaughn.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what? That might be a fucking solid 3 right there.
Yeah,
You
that's
go
a good
Frank,
one.
you go to Old Blue Eyes, dude. Jason Bateman. He's been in fucking Vegas or in Hollywood for a million years.
Yeah,
He's
I think I'd
connected.
sub Matthew McConaughey for Bateman. Are you gonna throw a chick in there? No, probably not.
No.
Right? No.
No, we're gonna get enough chicks. Don't worry about
Vince
that.
Vaughn's funny enough where it'd be a good time, but he's not gonna be like overbearing.
Yeah, I think I'd do.
I think Vince Vaughn would be
McConaughey,
cool to hang.
Vince Vaughn. Maybe some athlete. I don't know though.
Big
Yeah,
Ben
but
would
what
be boring.
athlete that's
He'd be
not like
so
a prima
boring.
donna? You know what? Gronk.
Barkley.
No, Gronk.
Yeah, Gronk gets on my nerves.
Barkley,
Honestly,
yeah.
you might go to
Barkley's like a
jail.
good
Barkley loves to
gambler.
gamble.
Gronk might take you to jail.
Yeah, Jordan likes
big
to
deal.
gamble.
He doesn't
He's
get too
dick.
fucked up.
Yeah, that's my 3. Barkley, McConaughey, Vince Vaughn. That's pretty good.
Excellent.
If I
It's
do
not a
say
bad
myself.
time. It's not a bad time for sure.
Fuck, man. I don't know. King of cool.
Oh, you're going. You're
No.
going.
Yeah, so Bateman.
Maybe Farley.
But also,
I don't want to die.
We would
Yeah.
die. We'd all
Oh,
die.
just think you can't die.
All right,
He
so we
can't
can't
die.
die.
That's a rule.
All right, dude. So yeah, if I'm going John Belushi,
John
fucking-
Belushi.
I'm going John Belushi, fucking
Chris Farley.
Chris Farley,
All
and
the cokeheads.
Jesus.
Tommy Lee.
Every.
no, and let me think. Who's a good third? Who's gonna keep us grounded?
Dr. Phil.
Wayne Newton.
You know what, Wayne the Train. might
Wayne's
be the
still
guy.
alive?
Yeah, he's still
Yeah,
alive.
he is.
alive
He's
or dead,
fucking Botox.
Yeah, who
to
gives
the
a fuck?
gills.
He's been Botox.
Yeah.
Before I even knew what Botox was.
Yeah.
Oh no,
He was
dude, that's
patient
called-
1,
that's
patient
called-
0.
That's called fucking insulin.
Yeah, he was
That's
doing,
why
like,
he's so
fucking
swollen.
Facelifts and shit.
Oh, dude, his facelift got facelift. He's so fucking.
He keeps a nice base tan.
No, I think that's his color. Like
Yeah.
they were like,
Maybe
what
go
color
same place
interior
as
you
Zebra.
want
He's
on
got
that
one
Bentley?
leather.
He was working
He was like
Clark
Mohican.
Griswold's wife.
Was he? Beverly D'Angelo?
Oh.
Yeah, in the
Wasn't
movie.
she married to Pacino?
Vegas Vacation.
I'd give Beverly.
Dude,
D'Angelo
Beverly,
the
that's an
boob.
early childhood boob.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and fucking
And what?
In Vacation.
European
Which
vacation.
No, in the regular one, the shower scene.
Yeah, she did have a great rack of
I've
lamb.
only seen Christmas Vacation.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Wait,
single tits.
wait,
The
Vegas
family
Vacation?
No, the family trucks are going to Wally World.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a boob in there?
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was the
I know the
thought it was
girl
the
was
girl in the
naked in the
beginning
pool.
of the movie.
Yeah.
She's taking a shower, and she was like, he's like, can I wash your back? He's like, how about your front? She's like, you'll wash your own front. But
What?
she's
Yeah,
like sitting
but
and
in
scrubbing her titties.
European vacation, she was in a
have to
shower naked,
Google
and that
that.
other dude walked in
It's,
with
it's probably like within the first 10 minutes of the movie.
Beverly D'Angelo.
Yeah,
was
that-
a rock
They get your
star
motor
back in the
running
day.
as youth.
Yeah,
She had
you're
a
a Fruit Loop.
Fucking rack. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm gonna take a look at that when I get home.
Jack knows what his plans are.
I'll
All right,
I'll
hey,
report next week.
and that's the end of the podcast,
your
boys.
homework
That's
for
it.
All right, one last one, and we'll get the fuck out of here. Would you rather never lose anything ever again, or find everything you ever lost before? No, everything I lost is already gone. Who gives a fuck?
Right.
Yeah, I gave up.
I'd rather
on
not.
those.
Yeah, I couldn't even tell you anything I lost. Now that really matters.
You know what? Though, what if you lost like a lottery ticket that was?
You don't. I think about that all the time, dude.
Yeah,
I play the lottery, like not a ton, but like a decent amount.
You don't check it?
I check it, but not all the time.
Dude,
somebody got a
back,
5 million scratches.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Some older black dude.
Back,
Get something in Belleville.
It was
back in the day,
I thought it was downtown.
No, there's someone they got. Either they got. There was 2 things that popped on the news, like $1 million and a $5 grand that either came over towards Belleville. I moved there from like 30 days ago. And I was like,
nah,
wouldn't have got either way.
Well, I think
Dad knows somebody.
My dad bought a ticket and he couldn't find it, and then it was like it kept going. Like it takes a year for you to cancel it out, and then like they put on the news like this ticket has been found. I'm like, dude, you probably fucking got it and you couldn't find it, and then we ended up finding it like 2 weeks later.
Loser.
It was a loser.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, at least it was a loser.
Yeah, but if you never would have like found it,
Yeah.
it'd have been like on your conscience.
What
like,
kind of ticket? Like a few
It was
mil?
like a pick 5. Or,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Enough, that's
It wasn't like a scratch off. It was like a number.
I like to win something sometime. That's probably a good
just
feeling.
a big, nice come
Just a
up.
nice
For
lick. Give me
no
a lick.
reason, money.
You guys
I don't
play
know.
the lottery?
No.
I do sometimes.
Do you like
Yeah.
what? Like, oh, give me this
If I see the cash 5, get
$2 box, $2 straight, or you play like cash 5?
If
or
I
you
pay
have
the
a
cash
number?
5, I'll play it for 10, and I'll just pick it, and then I'll play the big 4 sometimes. 1479.
None of you guys got like a number you play.
Yeah, I do.
you?
1479, 1479, 2328, trip 3s, 679. Those are my
I like the
numbers.
trip 3s.
I haven't played the daily 3 or pick 3 or whatever it is. Now I play the big 4 though. The pick 4. Sometimes here and there. Then I'll play the cash 5. Once it gets over like 7, I'll start firing on the cash 5 till it hits, because it don't stay up for that long. You usually catch that around $1 million, 1.2.
See, I don't play it, but I've been playing lately. I've been playing.
Got that
feeling
itch.
lucky.
I had a dream.
I just
I'm
like
like, dude, I'm gonna take that
You and a
number. I'm
couple
gonna
other
play it.
guys.
You know what I mean? 137, baby.
137?
137. Play it. We're gonna win.
137.
We're gonna be all rich. We have this conversation on a boat.
Fuck.
Oh, you gotta, if you want to be rich hitting a fucking pick 3, you gotta be playing some major loot.
Jack, worry about yourself.
You talking about a pontoon boat?
Yeah,
there ain't nothing wrong with a
Concrete money.
pontoon
Yeah,
boat.
Nice little
canoe.
pontoon.
A
We'll be on a
GFP
canoe.
pontoon. We won't let Z-Bird come on.
Everybody gets an oar.
You don't want to get everybody sick, do you?
Yeah. What a piece of shit. A big show.
He's not even here to
Tickets
promote
still
it.
out there, and he's not even. Yeah, but he'll be asking for that check.
It's like he doesn't even care anymore.
But hey, you got that check? I'm like, yeah, did I got that check?
It's good.
All right, we'll come to the Butler Street Derby Friday night. Tickets available everywhere you find us. Z-Bird's last show. He's not doing comedy anymore after this. So if you want to see Z-Bird's last show, you're going to want to see him Friday night. Joe Welsh. Trey McDonough, not so great, but he'll be quick.
Is it just them 3?
Matt Light.
Matt
Matt
Light.
Light. Yeah, Matt
Okay.
Light. So
Yeah,
we'll get, I think Trey, we're going to let Trey do like 3.5 minutes. So.
I mean, that's pushing it.
Hey,
Hi, my name's
I'm Trey McDonough. Great, buddy. Great. You did great, dude. Woo! Okay.
Thanks for coming out.
Okay. All right. That's a podcast.